You are listening to Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball on KYN TV. This broadcast is brought to you in part by the Bank of Hartington, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, Avera, Moody Motors, Explorers Credit Union, Mount Marty University, Security Bank, Christensen Well and Irrigation, and Top Crop. Now we go live to the arena for Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball on KYN TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Msgr Werner Activity Center in Hartington, Nebraska for Cedar Catholic Trojans boys and girls basketball taking on the Battle Creek Braves. The girls will play first, tipping off in just about 15 minutes with the boys to follow. It is a senior night as well for Cedar Catholic. They did honor the senior girls for this Trojans squad just a few moments ago before we went live. Those seniors tonight are Cameron Lecker, Savannah Pick, Autumn Cottle, and Addison Walter. Addison Walter also very close to a career milestone. I was told by friend of the broadcast, Scott Ulrich, who you'll hear tomorrow on KYN TV for Hartington Newcastle against Why Not, but that Addison Walter 15 points away from 1,000 in her career. So we are on 1,000-point watch tonight inside the Msgr Werner Activity Center here in Hartington. This is Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball on KYN TV, and this is your pregame show, courtesy of Moody Motors. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, check out the inventory at moodymotor.com or visit them at Moody Motors in Niobrara. Should be a great one tonight. We mentioned Addison Walter and her quest for 1,000. She needs 15. She averages 13.8 points a night this season, so very possible for her to get that milestone this evening. Aniston Wortman comes in as the leading scorer for the Cedar Catholic girls at 15.1 points per game. We'll go over the individual stats for both the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves when we come back in 3 minutes here on KYN TV. This is your Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball game of the evening here on KYN TV, also streaming live on Hot Country 93.1's Facebook page. We're back in 3 minutes from Hartington, Nebraska.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today, Bank of Hartington. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Moody Motors in Niobrara had a lot of fresh new trades come in. We have a great selection of used trucks and SUVs, like this beautiful 2024 F-150 Lariat, dark blue with gray leather interior, and it's thousands less than new. Or this 24 F-150 Crew Cab XLT package, priced at only $38,900. A couple of my favorites, a 2020 Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive, priced at only $22,900. And a 22 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles for just $49,900. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Niobrara.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
Welcome back in here on your Moody Motors pregame show. Moody Motors in Niobrara. You can check out their inventory online at moodymotors.com. Let's take a look at some standings real quick. The Cedar Catholic Trojans for our girls game come in Class D1 in 15th with a 10-1 record. Battle Creek, they play in Class C1, and on the season they are 31st in C1 with 11-9 in their for their record in this one. Some individual stat leaders for both these teams. We already mentioned that Addison Walter, 15 points from 1,000 in her varsity career. She's averaging 13.8 points a night, 6.4 boards, and just under an assist per game. The leading scorer for Cedar Catholic this year is Aniston Wortman, 15.1 points a night for her, 5.3 boards, 1.5 assists, and 2 steals a game for Wortman. A couple other players to keep an eye on. Savannah Pick, 5 points, 6 boards a night for her, plus 1.5 assists. And Bryn Berniker, 3.5 points, 4.1 rebounds per game to round out some more stats for the Trojans. As for Battle Creek, a lot of very similar numbers. Their leading scorer, Carly Friedenberg, 7.5 points a night for her, 4.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.2 steals. Right behind her is Jaden Smutney with 7.4 points per night, 3.5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1.6 steals. 5.7 points per game for McKaylee Holacek, 3 rebounds and 2.8 assists for her as well. And Kinley Worley, 5.5 points a night, 4.2 rebounds, 1.6 steals. It's a very balanced attack for Battle Creek. Any given night, any player on the team can be the leading scorer. And that kind of balanced attack can be very difficult to game plan for. So we'll see what head coach for the Cedar Catholic Trojans, Craig Wortman, has up his sleeve this evening as his Cedar Catholic Trojans take on the Battle Creek Braves. Looking at what other games are going to be going on in our area tonight, your out-of-town scoreboard. Also happening on the girls' side for the state of Nebraska, Bloomfield is hosting Creighton this evening. Crofton's on the road at North Fork Catholic. And, of course, this matchup tonight between Cedar Catholic and Battle Creek. Wayne is also hosting Wynot. So the Wynot Blue Devils on the road against Wayne. Those are the boys' matchups this evening. Or for the girls, that was the girls' matchups this evening. Excuse me. On the boys' side, it's Bloomfield and Creighton. Cedar Catholic against Battle Creek, which are our second half of the doubleheader this evening on KYN TV. And Wynot is at home against Lutheran High Northeast. Should be a great matchup tonight between the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves. It's a boys and girls doubleheader. The girls playing first at 6 p.m. with the boys to follow. They are honoring seniors tonight for Cedar Catholic. Went over them a little earlier on, but in case you missed it earlier in our Moody Motors pregame show, your seniors this evening for Cedar Catholic: Cameron Lecker, Savannah Pick, Autumn Cottle, and Addison Walter. For the Trojan boys, their seniors include Mason Baller, Aaron Wortman, Brighton Whitmire, Kiter Wortman, and Jared Rutar. Those are the seniors this evening for the Cedar Catholic Trojans as we are honoring them for senior night. We are just over 90 seconds away from your national anthem and the announcement of your starting lineups here on KYN TV. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups and tip-off from the Msgr Werner Activity Center here in Hartington, Nebraska. It's the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves, and it's live on KYN TV, also streaming live on Hot Country 93.1's Facebook page. Thanks for joining me this evening. We got some basketball coming up after this break. Back in a couple of minutes.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Moody Motors in Niobrara had a lot of fresh new trades come in. We have a great selection of used trucks and SUVs, like this beautiful 2024 F-150 Lariat, dark blue with gray leather interior, and it's thousands less than new. Or this 24 F-150 Crew Cab XLT package, priced at only $38,900. A couple of my favorites, a 2020 Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive, priced at only $22,900. And a 22 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles for just $49,900. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Niobrara.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Welcome back to you live on Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves in a doubleheader this evening on KYN TV. Starting lineups for both these teams: for Cedar Catholic, it'll be Cameron Leiker, Savannah Pick, Aniston Wortman, Autumn Cottle, and Addison Walter. For Battle Creek, Jaden Smutney, Carly Friedenberg, Allie Korth, McKaylee Holacek, and Kinley Worley. Battle Creek will possess off the tip-off, and we are underway here from the Msgr Werner Activity Center. Those starting lineups brought to you by Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, your trusted Zematic by Lindsay dealer in Hartington. Bravettes moving it around the horn right now, working to the left wing, now in the high post. Thought about the pass cross court, drives inside, right-hand layup, up and good. The Braves are on the board first, and those points belong to Kinley Worley, 2-0. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic. The Trojans will have the ball for the first time tonight. Bringing the ball up the court with the right hand is Aniston Wortman. Pass, cross the paint, shot up by Cottle, no good. Gets her own rebound, but steps out of bounds. That'll lead to, never mind. Say it was off of Battle Creek. So Cedar Catholic will get the ball. A quick shot taken by Leiker, no good. Left corner 3. And that one bounces out of play, so now a turnover for Cedar Catholic. It'll go to Battle Creek. Here's Smutney to inbound for Battle Creek. She goes to Holacek to start the offense. Now back to Smutney. Bounce pass back to Holacek. Works it around the horn of the left wing. Here's Korth, now into the high post. It's Worley. She's already got 2. Goes for a shot, no good. That's blocked by Addison Walter. In transition comes Aniston Wortman, but she is stood up, and a blocking foul is called against Battle Creek. First one of the night. It goes against McKaylee Holacek. Her first, team first here in the first quarter of play. Just over 7 minutes to go. 2-0. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic. Here's Leiker with the ball. Goes right wing to Wortman. Back to Leiker, top of the key. Works it around the horn. Left wing. Cottle, bounce pass into the short corner. It's Pick. Back out to Leiker. Right wing. Wortman. Jump stop. Cross court pass. Cottle from the left wing. Top of the key to Leiker. Works it around to Wortman again on the right wing. Short corner 2 from Walter. No good. Whistle blows for a foul off ball. So they're going to get Autumn Cottle on the call there. Her first, team first here in the first quarter. 6:43 to go in this opening quarter of play. Long outlet pass for Battle Creek as the Braves get the offense started. Here's Holacek, top of the key. Pass to the free throw line. Friedenberg back out. Holacek now to the left wing. It's Korth down low. Worley working from about 10 feet out. Loses the ball and taken away. It's Leiker who gets it back for Cedar Catholic. 6.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Outlet goes to Cottle. Back to Leiker. Leiker, left wing Cottle. Now to Walter. Deep 2 from that short corner. No good. Rebound by Battle Creek. Here's Holacek with it for the Bravettes. Now left wing. 3 ball up for Korth. That one. Nothing but net on that one. 5-0 lead now for Battle Creek out of the gate. 5:55 and counting to go in this first quarter. Brayden Butler here on the call for KYN TV, also streaming live on the Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page. Thank you for joining us this evening for Cedar Catholic Trojans basketball. Here's Cottle, pass down low from the left block. Double team, but kicks it out to Leiker too far. That's going to be an over and back on Cedar Catholic. That'll stop the clock and give possession over to Battle Creek. First substitutions of the game for the Trojans. Starting 5 still on the floor for the Braves. Leiker's going to check out and Cottle's going to check out for Cedar Catholic. Coming in their place, Bryn Berniker and Madison Eichhoff. The Braves now a left corner. 3 ball for Korth. Had one earlier, doesn't get that one to fall. Rebound by Cedar Catholic. That's Pick on the boards for the Trojans. Pick on the season averages 6.2 rebounds a night. Leading rebounder for this Trojans team. Here's Wortman, kicks left wing, driving baseline. Bounce pass into the lane, taken away, but a foot out of bounds for Smutney will lead to an inbound for Cedar Catholic. It will be picked inbound here. It's Wortman, Walter, Bryn Berniker, and Madison Eichhoff, the 5 on the floor for Cedar Catholic. Eichhoff with it, goes to Walter on the left wing. Still scoreless are the Trojans, almost 2 minutes into this one, just over 5 to play in the first quarter. Here's Berniker trying to change that. Pass down low, Aniston Wortman, power dribble, spins off the glass, no good. Rebound by Battle Creek. Long outlet pass, goes down the floor to Korth. Kicks it out, left wing 3 for Battle Creek, no good. Rebound by Walter. That was Friedenberg on the shot attempt. Couldn't get it to fall. Outlet pass in and out of the hands of Bryn Berniker and taken away by Battle Creek. Bravettes up 5-0. Here early on, just over 4.5 left to go in the first quarter of play. Wing-to-wing pass finds Smutny on the right side. Goes top of the key. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Driving inside with the left hand. Can't get the shot to fall as I think Walter got a piece of that one and knocked it out of bounds. Possession stays with Battle Creek, so Walter did get a hand on it. Shot up with the left hand off the window and in. 7-0 lead for Battle Creek. That's Carly Friedenberg on the shot there. 3 different Bravettes have scored so far today for Battle Creek. Driving inside and stolen away by Smutny. Battle Creek leads 7-0 halfway through the first quarter of play. We're now under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Smutny to the free throw line, kicks it out right wing. 3-ball up, no good. High bounce, offensive rebound for Battle Creek. No good on the second effort. Walter battling for the board. It's going to be picked up by Pick. Savannah Pick in transition, pulls the reins on the right wing. Kicks it to Walter, who drives inside. Steps through, puts up the left-hand shot, can't get it to fall. The Trojans can't buy a basket here early on. Just over 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-0, Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic. Pass out to the left wing. 3-ball up for the Bravettes. That one's good. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor for Cedar Catholic. We'll take them with them. That's Kinley Worley with a game-high 5 now, as the Lady Trojans trail the Bravettes 10-0 here on KYN TV. Full timeout. We'll take the full thing with them. Back in 1 minute. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic 10-0 here on KYN TV. Back in 60.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Coming out of that timeout. Cedar Catholic not able to find a basket through the first almost 5 minutes of game time now. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter, and another steal from Battle Creek will make it even more difficult. Bravettes did make a substitution there. McKenna Hughes checking in after that break. Hughes driving inside, kicks it out right wing. Another substitution on the floor for Battle Creek. That's Ryder Worley. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Possessed by Cedar Catholic. Aniston Wortman trying to get things going. Kicks it out to Savannah Pick. Right wing 3, no good. Still no baskets for Cedar Catholic tonight. 2:32 to go in the first quarter. They trail 10-0. Shot went out of play, so turnover. Battle Creek will take possession. Savannah Pick will take a seat for Cedar Catholic. Checking back into the game is Cameron Lecker. Under 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Battle Creek leads 10-0. Here's the right wing 3 for the Bravettes. That one falls. Another 3 for Battle Creek, their third three-pointer of the night. This one belongs to Britley Ragey. Lady Trojans with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the night, but stolen away. Battle Creek in transition. Here's Worley with it. Drives inside. Lecker pokes it away and gets it back for the Lady Trojans. 13-0 your score. Cedar Catholic trails Battle Creek. Under 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Pass goes top of the key. Lecker now left wing. Walter will try from long range. Left iron, no good. Ball bounces out of play. Battle Creek possession. Minute 40 to go in the first quarter. Battle Creek leads 13-0. Bravettes have it on the right wing. Holacek with it. She kicks out top of the key. Brady back to Holacek on the wing. Bounce pass back to the top of the key. Poked away by Lecker, but picked back up. Battle Creek still with the ball. 18 seconds on the shot clock to operate. Minute 20 on the game clock. Driving inside. Right-hand shot, no good. But a foul called against Addison Walter. That's going to send Ryder Worley to the line to shoot two. First personal foul on Walter. Second team foul on the Lady Trojans. A minute 17 to go in this first quarter. Battle Creek has all the points so far. 13-0 they lead. First shot up, make it 14-0. As Ryder Worley's on the board for the first time tonight. 14 points coming from 5 different players. Only one Bravette has multiple baskets tonight. Kenley Worley has a 2 and a 3 for a game high 5. Back iron, no good. Ball poked away and maintains possession for Battle Creek. Say last touch was by the Trojans there. 14-0 your score. A minute 17 to go in the first quarter of play. Inbound, shot up, and rolls in. The friendly roll for Kenley Worley. Now up to a game-high 7, lead up to 16-0 for Battle Creek. Lady Trojans trying not to go scoreless in the opening period. Wortman from the right corner. Kicks it out, top of the key. It's Eichhoff with it. Back to Wortman, dribbling with the right hand near the baseline. She'll give it up to Walter. Pass into the short corner, now working from the right block. Bounce pass back out to Walter. Thought about the 3. Spins inside from the right elbow. Bounce pass across the paint. Eichhoff looking for options, kicks it out, right wing 3. Cedar Catholic still can't buy a bucket. Rebound for Battle Creek, 16-0 your score. We're under 40 seconds to go now. About a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Worley with it, drives inside, kicks it out, thought about the right wing 3. A travel is going to be called. That was Kenley to Ryder Worley, and it's Ryder who gets called for the travel there. Turnover. Gives possession back to Cedar Catholic. Fresh face on the floor for the Lady Trojans. That's Mara Berniker, freshman forward. Here's Lecker with it, top of the key. Swings to pick, now left corner to Eichhoff. Shot clock is off, 20 seconds on the game clock. Cedar Catholic still looking for their first points of the game. 16-0 your score, Battle Creek on top. Here's Eichhoff on the left wing. 10 seconds now. She gives it up to Pick. Right wing, Lecker into the corner. Finds Berniker. Back to Lecker. 3 seconds, now 2. Berniker puts up a shot at the buzzer and gets it to fall. Cedar Catholic will not be held scoreless in the opening quarter. That is not the quarter that head coach Craig Wortman wanted to see in the first 8 minutes. 16-3 your score. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic here on KYN TV. We're back in 1 minute with your second quarter of play here from Hartington, Nebraska.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Egg on the board for the Lady Trojans. We'll see if they can pick up on that momentum here. They have the ball moving right to left as you hear it here on KYN TV. Cross-court pass, tipped up. Walter trying to get it back. Battle Creek will win that tip. Outlet pass in transition. Shot up, no good, but a foul called. McKaylee Holacek will go to the line to shoot 2. Polachek scoreless so far. Kinley Worley, a game-high 7 points. The only player with multiple baskets in that first quarter. Bryn Berniker with the lone 3 points for Cedar Catholic, but rounding out the scoring for Battle Creek, 3 points for Britley Ragey and Allie Korth, 2 points for Carly Friedenberg, and 1 for Ryder Worley in that opening 8 minutes. 7:35 to go here in the second quarter of play. Here's Holacek, first shot up, no good. Battle Creek now 1 for 3 as a team from the charity stripe. I was also told it's runs a night here inside the Msgr Werner Activity Center. Second shot up, no good. So 0 for 2, rebound by Walter. No points on that possession for Battle Creek after forcing a turnover. Here's Pick on the right wing. And I bring that up about runs a night because Runza Rex, the Runza mascot, is here. And there were a couple young Cedar Catholic fans who were trying to throw hands with Runza Rex between quarters as there's a foul down on the floor. First team foul of the second quarter for Battle Creek. Here's Pick to inbound. Pick goes to Lecker, has it poked away and out of play. That one ends up in the concourse, goes through the gym doors. Holacek will bring that one back inside the gym. It is Savannah Pick here to inbound from her own baseline. Goes to Addison Walter. Walter needs 15 points to get 1,000 in her varsity career, but right now I think the point total that matters to Cedar Catholic's the 13-point deficit. They trail 16-3. Aniston Wortman has it poked away. It's Holacek in transition again. Puts on the brakes, goes up with the right hand, can't get the finish, but rebound for Battle Creek. Kicks it out right wing. Worley thought about the three, drives inside, shot from the right block, no good, but she's fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. That's Bryn Berniker they're gonna get on the foul call. Check that, that's Aniston Wortman. Shot up and good. First one at the free throw line for Ryder Worley. She's now 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. And 1 for 2 in the first quarter. Second shot up, back iron, no good, but offensive board for Battle Creek. Bravettes look for more points as they lead 17-3, 14-point advantage over the Lady Trojans. Bounce pass to the right block, spinning into the lane, puts up the shot with the left hand, high off the glass, no good. Rebound for Cedar Catholic. It was a decent look for Kinley Worley, but couldn't get it to fall. Good defense from Cedar Catholic. Here's Wortman, goes right wing to Walter. Walter to Lecker, back top of the key, Savannah Pick. Pick to Berniker on the right wing. Bryn Berniker, bounce pass to Addison Walter, top of the key. Walter forced to pick up dribble, goes back to Berniker. She has all 3 points for the Trojans so far, can't get more there. 17-3 still your score. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic by 14. Might increase that here, right wing 3, no good. Rebound for a moment possessed by Wortman, but tipped away, and Battle Creek back on the ball again. The Bravettes work it to the left wing. It's Britley Ragey. Top of the key, Worley. Thought about it for a second, now goes right wing. Holacek, back down low. Worley with a little give and go. Can't get the shot to fall, but is fouled by Savannah Pick. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Excuse me, they're going to get Aniston Wortman. Second personal foul on Wortman, third team foul in the second quarter. 5:53 to go in the second quarter. First shot up and good for Kinley Worley. She's got a game-high 8 points now for the Bravettes. Lots of substitutions both ways. 2 for the Trojans, 3 for the Braves. So talk about them as we get them. Second shot, no good. Rebound, though, for Battle Creek. That's the second time in this quarter they've missed the second end of their free throws and got the offensive board. But a ball ripped away there by the Cedar Catholic. That's Madison Eichhoff getting it back for the Lady Trojans. She goes to Lecker. Start the offense. Just over 5.5 to play in the first half. 18-3 your score. Cedar Catholic trails by 15. Top of the key to Walter. Goes back left wing. Driving inside. Kicks it out left corner. 3-ball up for Eichhoff. No good. The Lady Trojans have been getting some decent looks. Have not been able to find one to fall outside of that Bryn Berniker bucket right at the end of the first quarter. 18-3 still your score. Here's Smutney at the top of the key. Goes left wing to Holacek. Holacek will drive inside. Right hand scoop. Layup high off the glass. Sticks on the front iron but does not fall. Rebound for Cedar Catholic. That's Mara Berniker. Berniker With it at the top of the key. Berniker to Berniker. Now into the right corner. Walter's going to launch a tray ball. No good off the front rim. Rebound for the Bravettes. That's Allie Korth. Korth driving inside with the right hand. Puts up a tough shot from the baseline. Rebound by Walter. Poked away, but picked up by Bryn Berniker. Berniker outlets to Lecker. Lecker goes top of the key. Now works to the right corner. Berniker starts to drive inside, back out, now works to the left corner. It's Eichhoff. She'll take a couple dribbles inside, put up a tough shot, no good. Walter with the shot. No good on the second effort, but Addison Walter will go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the play. And they're going to get number 25, Kenley Worley, her second. First shot up and good. First point of the second quarter. Neither team has made a field goal in this second quarter. It was 16-3 after one. It's 18-4 now. So that first shot was up and good for Addison Walter. Second shot, just as good as the first. 2 for 2 at the line there for Walter. Makes it 18-5. Battle Creek leads by 13. Checking back into the game is Autumn Cottle for Cedar Catholic. She picks up Smutney on the right wing. Smutney goes to Korth, top of the key, bounce pass, goes off the leg of Lecker, falls perfectly to Smutney for three, no good. Offensive rebound, Battle Creek, second opportunity, no good as well. Rebound by Berniker, but she has it ripped away from her. Bravettes back on the attack, shot up and good. Third time's the charm, and Allie Korth up to 5 on the night. And Battle Creek's lead up to 15. 20-5 your score, under 4 to play here in the second quarter. 3:50 and counting. Ball gets swung to the left corner. Here's Berniker with it. Right hand dribble, kicks it out to Pick. Wing to wing pass goes to Lecker on the right wing. Lecker back to Mara Berniker. Dribbles inside, shot blocked. In transition goes Smutney for Battle Creek. Slows down, puts up the right hand scoop, no good. Rebound by Walter. Autumn Cottle was chasing her down on that one, causing the miss. Walter drives inside. Foul called, offensive foul against Addison Walter. Drawing the charge there for Battle Creek is Ryder Worley. Walter with her second, 4th team foul. 3:25 still to go in the second quarter, so Battle Creek could be shooting a couple free throws here down the stretch. 3:22 now to go in the second quarter. Worley, cross-court pass, goes to Korth. Now top of the key, Smutney to the free throw line. Back out to the wing. Back out top. Good ball movement here from Battle Creek. Ball works its way back to the wing. Driving inside. Step on the baseline, though, and out of bounds. That's Ryder Worley on the turnover. 20-5 your score. Cedar Catholic trails by 15. They honored their seniors before the game. We're going to need some of those seniors to turn this thing around here early on. Here's Addison Walter. There's one of them. She'll take the left wing three. Rattles around, kisses the glass, and falls. Walter up to a team-high 5 points now for Cedar Catholic. And if my math is correct, that's varsity point 990 for Walter. Pass goes left wing, Smutney. She'll drive inside with the left hand, pick up her dribble, kick it back out to the left wing. Here's Worley. 20-8 your score. Cedar Catholic trails by 12 to Battle Creek. Pass down low, stolen away by Aniston Wortman. Wortman pushing the tempo quickly in transition. Finds another gear on the right wing, picks up her dribble now, gives it up to Cottle. Back to Wortman in the corner. She'll go top of the key to Walter. Walter, one dribble. Back to Wortman. She'll take a long three. Side iron, no good. Rebound by Battle Creek. On the boards for the Bravettes there is Ryder Worley. Outlet pass, out of play. Both teams pointing at each other for a moment, but it will be Cedar Catholic possession. Turnover for Battle Creek. Brintley Regi checks back into the game. Walter inbounds to Lecker here. 2:03 to go in this first half of play. Cedar Catholic trails by 12. 20-8 Battle Creek on top. Pass goes left corner. It's Savannah Pick. Starts to drive inside, kicks it back out to Walter. Now top of the key, Aniston Wortman. Wortman, the leading scorer for Cedar Catholic on the season, scoreless so far. Lecker's going to launch a three, no good. Wortman, second opportunity. Just as I say it, she finds her first bucket of the night. Second chance opportunity. Lead down to 10. 20-10 your score. Battle Creek on top of Cedar Catholic. Just over 90 seconds to play in the first half. Pass down low, knocked away. It'll stay Battle Creek possession. Intended target there was Carly Friedenberg. Inbounding here for Battle Creek will be number 23. That's McKaylee Holacek. Holacek inbounds to Friedenberg. Now goes right wing. A off-ball offensive foul going to go against Battle Creek. And I think they're going to get Friedenberg on this. Third team foul of this second quarter. First on Friedenberg. Addison Walter will inbound to Cameron Lecker. Under 90 seconds to play in this first half. Cedar Catholic trails by 10. 20-10 your score. Bravettes currently on top of the Lady Trojans. A intended bounce pass is kicked away. Possession maintained by Cedar Catholic. Head coach Craig Wortman of the Lady Trojans kind of indicating he wants that pass to go, entry pass down low. See what the Trojans have here. Here's on the right wing is Aniston Wortman. Hop step to the right, block too much on that one, goes over the rim. Rebound by Battle Creek. We're under a minute to go now in the first half of play. 20-10 your score. Bravettes lead the Lady Trojans. Wing to wing pass goes to Smutney, now into the left corner. A looping pass goes from the left corner to the right wing. Battle Creek still with the ball. 17 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Here now to the top of the key. Driving inside with the left hand is Holacek. Kicks it out. Smutney thought about three. Bounce pass. Right wing. Three ball is open for Battle Creek. And that's nothing but net for McKenna Hughes. Her first bucket of the night. Pushes the lead back to 13. 23-10 your score. Largest lead of the night so far was 16. That's when Battle Creek started this on a 16-0 run. Shot up, no, ripped away with 12 seconds on the game clock. A jump ball is called. Possession will go to Battle Creek. The Bravettes lead this one by 13, 23-10 your score. And we're going to get a timeout here just before the halftime break. 30-second timeout, but we'll take it with them. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic 23-10 in the opening game of our doubleheader. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYN TV.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
Welcome back here on KYN TV. Just over 12 seconds to go in the first half. It's Battle Creek ball. They lead by 13. Working into the front court go the Bravettes. Now 7 seconds. Double teamed at the top of the key is Holacek. She goes right wing. 2 seconds. 1 second. Shot up at the buzzer from the right corner. No good. Rebound by Wortman. That's going to do it for the first half of play here on KYN TV. Cedar Catholic trails Battle Creek in the opening game of our doubleheader, 23-10 after your first 16 minutes. When we come back in 3 minutes, we'll start your halftime report here on KYN TV. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic 23-10. Back in 3 minutes.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/childrens.
Moody Motors in Nyborough had a lot of fresh new trades come in. We have a great selection of used trucks and SUVs, like this beautiful 2024 F-150 Lariat, dark blue with gray leather interior, and it's thousands less than new. Or this 24 F-150 Crew Cab XLT package, priced at only $38,900. A couple of my favorites, a 2020 Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive, priced at only $22,900. And a 22 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles for just $49,900. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Nyborough.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on KYN-TV, live from the Msgr Werner Activity Center in Hartington, Nebraska. The Cedar Catholic Lady Trojans trail the Battle Creek Bravettes 23-10 in the opening game of our doubleheader this evening. This halftime report brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry, and your local Ryan Key Irrigation Systems dealer. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. Looking at the stats from the opening half of play, Bryn Berniker with a three-pointer at the first quarter buzzer was the lone points of the opening quarter for Cedar Catholic. She has the second most points of the team. Addison Walter with 5 has the team high. Aniston Wortman has 2 for the 10 points in the first half for Cedar Catholic. For Battle Creek, 23 first half points. Kinley Worley has a game high 8 points, followed by 5 from Allie Korth, 3 each from McKenna Hughes and Brittany Ragey. Carly Friedenberg and Ryder Worley both have 2 to round out the scoring. Multiple three-pointers in that first half of play for both teams, and those three-pointers brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. After a 16-3 opening quarter of play where Battle Creek had the number of Cedar Catholic, the second quarter dead even, 7-7 in that second quarter. 5 points from Addison Walter, the most in that second quarter. 3 from McKenna Hughes led the Bravettes in that second quarter of play. But defense has been the difference so far. There's been multiple turnovers for both teams tonight. You know, both coaches, whether you're Craig Wortman for Cedar Catholic or Kobe Lade for Battle Creek, you're going to want to cut down on those turnovers and those mental mistakes. It's given free opportunities to your opponents a little too often tonight here in this one. 23-10 your halftime score here from Hartington, Nebraska. I am Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining us on KYN-TV for your Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball Spotlight this evening. We'll have more coverage tomorrow. Hartington-Newcastle goes on the road against Wynot for a boys and girls doubleheader. Scott Ulrich, who's down working the PA booth right now, will have coverage of that one here on KYN-TV. We're going to go to break, come back in a couple minutes, and start your second half of play here from the Msgr Werner Activity Center in Hartington, Nebraska. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic in the opening game of our doubleheader, 23-10 here on KYN-TV. We're back in 3 minutes with your second half of play.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and XtendFlex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
Union people are my people, dreaming big, keeping life simple, saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit Union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Want to make a difference and build a future in healthcare? The Avera Nursing Advantage at Mount Marty University offers you 2 years of educational funding plus a full-time nursing job at Avera once you graduate. That's $30,000 in funding, real-world work commitment for 3 years, and a career you'll be proud of. Apply in your sophomore year, study your BSN, and step directly into your nursing role. Start your journey today at mountmarty.edu.
Lady Trojans trailed the Battle Creek Bravettes at our first halftime break, or at the break, 23-10 after the opening 2 quarters. It was 16-3 after the first quarter, both teams scoring 7 in the second quarter. Battle Creek came out of the gates firing and a hounding defense, forcing a lot of turnovers and missed shots in that opening 8 minutes. Defense for both teams was a lot better in the second quarter of play. The Cedar Catholic's got to come out and make a run here. 13 points they trail by. The largest lead of the game was 16, and that was 16-0. Battle Creek went on a 16-0 run to start that first quarter. A Bryn Bernicker bucket right at the quarter break. That's what got Battle Creek on the board, or what got Cedar Catholic on the board, excuse me. Leading scorers right now for both teams. Addison Walter has 5, so she's 10 away from 1,000 if the information I was given before the game was correct. Kinley Worley a game high 8 for Battle Creek. Teams switch sides, so Cedar Catholic moves left to right as you hear it here on KYN TV. Battle Creek will go right to left. Here's Aniston Wortman, swings to the left wing. Bernicker, now to pick, tries to go up top, but that pass is cut off and stolen by Battle Creek. Outlet to Holacek. Holacek into the left corner. Smutney loses it off of her knee there and picked up by Walter. Addison Walter moving left to right for Cedar Catholic, goes left wing. Here's Pick. High pass, gets away from Walter. It's going to be, no, it was tipped by Battle Creek, so it will not be over and back. Free throw line jumper, no good for Aniston Wortman. Rebound for Battle Creek, that's Carly Friedenberg. She goes to Holacek, now right wing. Holly Korth back to Holacek. Wing to wing pass goes to Smutney on the left side. From the left block now, one dribble, spins back into the paint, kicks it out up top. Now Korth on the right wing. Korth to Worley. Now left wing Smutney. 15 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to operate for Battle Creek. Smutney will drive baseline. Puts up the scoop. No good. Fouled, though. I believe they're going to get Aniston Wortman on this one. It is Aniston Wortman on the foul call. First team foul of the third quarter. Third personal foul on Wortman. Something she's got to keep an eye on here in the second half. First shot up and good for Smutney. First point of the second half belongs to Battle Creek. They now lead 24-10. Here's Smutney again for the Bravettes. Second shot up, second shot good. Her first 2 points of the night put Battle Creek on top, 25-10, under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Here's Lecker with it, goes right wing, Aniston Wortman. Back to Lecker, top of the key. Swings it left wing to Bryn Berniker. Back to Lecker. Lecker, Berniker, and Wortman trying to work it around the horn right now. Now pass down low. Pick puts up the shot, no good. But they got her on the arm. She'll go to the line to shoot two. See who they get on the call here. It is Kinley Worley. You keep an eye on her foul count as well. She's up to 3. So now Wortman and Worley both up to 3 fouls in the evening. Shot up and no good for Pick. Worley will check out in her place. Well, still Worley on the floor as Ryder comes in for Kinley. 15-point deficit here for Cedar Catholic. Second shot up, sticks on the front iron but does not fall. Rebound by Battle Creek. Just over 6.5 to play in the third quarter. Bravettes lead 25-10 over the Lady Trojans. Smutney thought about the left wing three. She'll go to the top of the key, now kick right wing. Pass to the right block. It's Worley, back out to Korth. She'll launch a three, that one goes. Korth up to 8 points, tied for the team high. And an 18-point lead is the largest of the game for Battle Creek. They lead 28-10. Here's Wortman, top of the key, swings it right wing. Lecker, bounce pass. Into the right corner, Pick, back to Lecker. Work on the right side. Pick gets it back. She'll launch a three, and she'll answer back with a three-pointer of her own. First points of the night for Savannah Pick. And they come from beyond the arc. Banking in 3 points for Cedar Catholic there is Savannah Pick. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. Here's Smutney on the left wing, dribbling with the right hand. She goes top of the key, now back to her on the left wing. She'll launch a three. It is not a three-point contest. I know NBA All-Star Weekend's coming up. After back-to-back three-pointers for both teams, that one doesn't fall. Here's Wortman on the right wing. Tries to get to Walter at the top of the key. Pass stolen away. In transition, right hand. Layup off the window and in. Make it 30-13. That's Allie Korth with now a game-high 10 points. First player into double figures for either team. Just over 5 to play. 30-13 your score. Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic in the opening game of our doubleheader. Lecker goes to Pick. Top of the key. Bounce pass to the right wing. It's Wortman. Aniston Wortman driving baseline, tries to find Walter, gets away from her, but Pick able to save it, keeps it in play. Berniker with it now, bounce pass to the right wing. Wortman finds a lane, drives inside, and gets the finish off the glass. 30-15 your score. Cedar Catholic trails by 15. Aniston Wortman up to 4. Smutney thought about the three, bounce pass into the left corner. 4:40 to play now here in the third quarter. Spinning, putting up the shot, no good. That was Ryder Worley. Rebound by Cedar Catholic. Here's Wortman in transition. Tries to go up with a shot. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. They're going to get Jaden Smutney on the foul. Her first, team second in this third quarter of play. That puts Wortman at the line. First shot up, first shot good for Aniston Wortman. She's up to 5 points now, tying Addison Walter for the team high. Autumn Cottle will check in. Bryn Berniker will check out. Wortman, second shot, just as good as the first. Now up to 6 points, leads the Lady Trojans. 30-17 your score, a 13-point advantage for Battle Creek. Bravettes moving the ball in the front court. Here's Smutney pushing the left wing. Goes top of the key to Holacek. Holacek to Worley. Back out top. Working around the horn to the left wing. Cedar Catholic working in their 2-3 zone. Try to make sure there's no openings for the Battle Creek offense. Pass down low. Spinning on Walter. Putting up the left-hand scoop. No good. Rebound, though, by Battle Creek. Kicked out to Smutney. Right wing three. No good as well. But another offensive board for the Bravettes. Here left wing is Holacek. Almost had it knocked away by Lecker there. Holacek to Worley. Worley drives the paint. Kicks it out right corner. Smutney. Another three-pointer. This one doesn't fall. Rebound by Cottle. Cottle outlets to Lecker. Under 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Cedar Catholic trails Battle Creek by 13. 30-17 your score here on KYN-TV. Here at the top of the key. Now pushing left wing. It's Cedar Catholic, and ball knocked away. This is Korth in transition for Battle Creek. Off the window and in. 32-17 your score. Allie Korth increases her game high. She's up to 12. 32-17, a 15-point lead once again for Battle Creek over Cedar Catholic. Here's Lecker. She goes left wing to Eichhoff, back to Lecker, now to the right wing. Cottle, back to Lecker at the top of the key. Lecker starts to drive, pushes it out to Cottle on the wing, back to Lecker. Now here's Eichhoff with it. Bounce pass into the left corner, starting to drive baseline. Pick is fouled on her drive. They're going to get Ryder Worley on the foul call. Her first, team third. In this third quarter of play. Substitutions for both teams. 2 players in, 2 players out for both the Bravettes and the Lady Trojans. We'll get them to you as we can see them. It's Bryn Berniker and Aniston Wortman checking in for Cedar Catholic. They replace Cameron Lecker and Madison Eichhoff. Walter will drive inside. Bounce pass into the lane, stolen away. Steal on that one from Friedenberg. She goes to Holacek. Now past the left wing. That's one of the fresh faces in Brittany Ragey. And there's the other fresh face, McKenna Hughes, who just checked in. Ball stolen away. It's Aniston Wortman. Wortman outlets to Berniker. 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. 32-17 your score. Wortman steps through, can't get the shot off. Looks like she was fouled, but they're going to say the foul was on the floor. They wave off the shot. Foul call against McKenna Hughes. She's got 3 points on the night. It's 14th foul this third quarter. First personal on Hughes. Pick looking to inbound, looping inbound pass, goes all the way out to the top. It's Aniston Wortman with it. She kicks left wing to Cottle, back to Wortman. 2:20 to play here in the third quarter. Bounce pass into the painted area, shot up. It was halfway through before bouncing out on the shot attempt from Savannah Pick. And a foul is going to be called. They're going to get Bryn Berniker. Her second, team second in this third quarter. 32-17 your score. Cedar Catholic trails by 15 to Battle Creek here on KYN-TV. You look at your scoreboard brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Whether banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Kick into the short corner. Drives baseline, tries to find a pass to the free throw line, but stolen away by Autumn Cottle. Friedenberg was looking for Hughes. Here's Cottle, goes top of the key to Wortman. Bounce pass back to her on the give and go with Berniker, but it's taken away. Holacek with it. Baseball style pass. Mid-range two, no good. Rebound by Pick. 32-17 still your score. Battle Creek up 15 with 90 seconds to go. Walter trying to change that. Right wing three, gets it to fall. Addison Walters' first points in the second half. She's up to 8. Varsity point, 993 for Walter. From the free throw line, now kicks left wing. 3 ball up, Battle Creek answers immediately with Brittany Ragey. 35-20, lead back up to 15. Ragey up to 6. Walter into the right corner, back to Walter. She'll take a right wing 3. Can't answer with another 3 ball. Offensive rebound, almost controlled. Now is controlled by Cedar Catholic. Pick puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, fought for, knocked away. Last touch by Aniston Wortman. 35-20 your score, just under 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. A trio of subs for Cedar Catholic. Lecker and Eichhoff both checking back in, and it's Mara Berniker checking in for the first time in the second half. They replace Autumn Cottle, Savannah Pick, and Aniston Wortman. 2 remaining on the floor for Cedar Catholic, Bryn Berniker and Addison Walter. Here's Smutney, top of the key, kicks to the free throw line. Here's Worley, driving in, right-hand shot, no good. She's fouled by Berniker. First personal on her. Third team foul in this third quarter. And at the line to shoot two is is Kinley Worley. About to say the leading scorer. I read 21 at first. That's 25 at the line. First shot was no good. Second shot does get it to fall. So 36-20 your score. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Worley. She's up to 9. About a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, maybe 2 at most. 36-20. Battle Creek leads by 16. That's been about where this game has been after that opening 16-0 run for the Bravettes. Here's Walter. Top of the key, straightaway three. She sinks it, but she traveled. Turnover on Cedar Catholic. 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. 36-20 your score. Bravettes lead by 16. Smutney crosses the timing line. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds on the game clock here in quarter number 3. Here's Ryder Worley driving inside, loses the ball. Went through the legs of Addison Walter. Walter was reaching for it, and she got a touch to it, so it stays possession, Battle Creek. It's Jaden Smutney to inbound for the Bravettes. Looping inbound pass goes to Worley at the top of the key. Fakes the shot, drives inside, left-hand shot, can't get the finish. Rebound for Cedar Catholic. Only 2 seconds on the game clock, now 1. Walter won't get the shot off in time. And we go to the third quarter break in a 36-20 ball game on your Bank of Hartington scoreboard. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. 36-20, Battle Creek leads. We're back with your final quarter of play in 1 minute here on KYN TV.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
Trojans basketball taking on the Battle Creek Bravettes. Battle Creek leads 36-20 as a pass to the right corner goes out of play. Last touch by Battle Creek. Addison Walter to inbound here from her own baseline. She goes to Cameron Lecker to get things rolling here in the fourth quarter of play. 7:42 to try to erase a 16-point deficit. Addison Walter right now with a team-high 8 points for Cedar Catholic. She gets the offensive rebound there, make it 10 points for Walter. Now 5 points away from 1,000 in her career. (36-22) your score, just over 7 to play in the fourth quarter. Smutney with the ball at the top of the key, goes to Worley on the right wing. Pass down low, almost too tall, but snagged. Shot up, no good, but a foul. They're going to get Aniston Wortman. I believe that's going to be her 4th tonight. That is the 4th on Wortman. First team foul this fourth quarter against Cedar Catholic. And now Wortman, who came in as the leading scorer for Cedar Catholic, over 15 points a night, finds herself in foul trouble in the fourth quarter. First shot was up and no good at the line. Second shot opportunity. That one does fall. So 1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Kinley Worley. She's now at 10 points on the evening. (37-22) your score. And a turnover for Cedar Catholic. Battle Creek gets the ball back. And Cedar Catholic with a late substitution there. Aniston Wortman checks out. Will be Madison Eichhoff checking in. Battle Creek pass to the mid-range. Driving inside is Worley. Forced to pick up her dribble, kicks it up to Smutney on the right wing. Starts to drive on pick, spins out of it, goes back to the wing. Now at the charity stripe. Driving inside, Worley kicks it out. Korth now top of the key. And it's Holacek with it. Out of Smutney. 11 seconds on the shot clock, 6:30 on the game clock. Battle Creek's got to make a move here. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Savannah Pick. Cedar Catholic with the ball, down 15. Shot up for Addison. Walter, no good from the right block. Pick on the second opportunity, gets it to go from the left block. 37-24, a 13-point lead. Battle Creek on top of Cedar Catholic. Just under 6 minutes to play now in the fourth quarter. Here's Worley with it. Thought about the mid-range too. Up fake, drives inside, and one opportunity for Kinley Worley. She's now tied for a game-high 12 points. 39-24. Battle Creek back up 15. About a 13 to 16 point game, it feels like the entire time. Worley can't get that shot to fall at the line. Remains 15-point difference. Walter to Lecker. Goes left wing to Eichhoff. Bounce pass into the corner. Pick. Back to Eichhoff. Now top of the key. It's Lecker with it again. Back to Eichhoff. Working around the perimeter quite a bit tonight for Cedar Catholic. Walter drives inside. Looking to change that. Muscles up a shot. No good. Almost got her own rebound. Eichhoff does get the board. She's knocked to the hardwood. And a jump ball is actually called. Joint possession there for a moment. Possession will, I believe, stay with Cedar Catholic, but jump ball is the call. 39-24 your score. Battle Creek leads by 15. It'll be picked to inbound for the Lady Trojans. Pick looping inbound, goes top of the key. Bryn Berniker. Mid-range two put up by Lecker, no good. Rebound by Smutney. She's picked up full court, does get into the front court. Working from the top of the key, bounce pass to the right wing. Now at the elbow. That's been the action that's worked a lot tonight for Battle Creek. Worley can't get it to fall, but the Bravettes have been attacking at the free throw line, trying to work on this 2-3 zone that Cedar Catholic is running. And Worley's been the focal point of it. She's tied for a game-high 12 points. Bounce pass in the left corner, Savannah Pick, under 5 to go. 39-24 your score. Cedar Catholic needs to start rattling off some shots quick, fast, and in a hurry. Here's Eichhoff from the left wing trying to do just that. Rattles around, no good. Rebound by Smutney. Smutney with the outlet pass, stolen away by Pick. Smutney knew it as soon as she let it go, too. Pick drives inside with the right hand, tries to split the defense. She's fouled on her way to the rim. Pick will go to the line to shoot two. 39-24 your score, a 15-point advantage. A foul called against Carly Friedenberg, her second. Team's first in this fourth quarter. First shot no good for Savannah Pick. 39-24 your score, a 15-point lead for Battle Creek. Just under 4.5 to play. This is the opening game of our doubleheader this evening on KYN TV. Second shot up. Second shot is good. So 1 for 2 at the line there for Savannah Pick. She's up to 6 points on the night. 4:21 to go, and a whistle blows on the far side of the court. A foul called against Cedar Catholic. Pick and Eichhoff are both over there. It's going to be Eichhoff who gets the call against her. First personal foul on Madison Eichhoff. Third team foul of this fourth quarter. Little under 4.5 to play in the fourth. A 14-point lead for Battle Creek. Bravettes working around the horn, top of the key, now passed down low. Worley, power dribble, kicks it right back out. Three-pointer up, three-pointer no good. Rebound by Savannah Pick. Pick will dish to Wortman to start the offense. Wortman crosses the timing line, working with the right hand. Bounce pass to Walter. Loses the ball, gets it back on that right wing. Now to Wortman. Goes top of the key. Eichhoff. I think she was looking for a shot there. Had it knocked away. Goes down to the floor to get it, and a timeout called by head coach Craig Wortman. 39-25 your score on your Bank of Hartington scoreboard. Timeout courtesy of Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. 39-25, Battle Creek leads by 14. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYN TV.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Walter launched a free side iron, no good. Rebound by Battle Creek, but Smutney stepped on the line as she grabbed the board. Possession back to the Lady Trojans, 39-25. This is the opening game of our doubleheader this evening. The boys will take the floor. After the conclusion of this one, pass goes through the hands of Autumn Cottle on the right corner. Out of play, leads to Battle Creek possession. 3:41 to go in the fourth. 39-25 your score. Working into the front court here are the Bravettes. Bounce pass to the right wing. Thought about the three, now drives baseline. Shot up, foul call. And going to the line to shoot two will be Carly Friedenberg. I believe that was the fifth on Aniston Wortman. It is, so Wortman's day is done. The fourth team foul on Cedar Catholic as well in this fourth quarter. First shot up, no good. So Battle Creek should be shooting free throws the remainder of the game, I believe. I don't believe the rule is any different in Nebraska compared to South Dakota. Second shot up and good, so 1 for 2 at the line for Friedenberg. She's up to 3 points this evening and leads back up to 15. 40-25 your score. Battle Creek on top of Cedar Catholic. Lecker goes to Eichhoff. Mid-range two up and good. Rattled home for Madison Eichhoff. Her first points of the night makes it 40-27. Pass goes top of the key, Freudenberg. Now 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Pass down low. Worley loses it but tips it out to Holacek. Holacek spins, drives inside, left-hand shot, gets the finish and the harm. She'll go to the line to shoot for a three-point play. 42-27 your score. Battle Creek on top by 15. And with that Holacek bucket and the subsequent free throw, every player that's taken the floor tonight for Battle Creek has scored. Here on the right wing is Autumn Cottle. 43-27 your score. 16-point deficit. Cedar Catholic working the ball to the left wing. Eichhoff now in the short corner. Shot up, no good for Pick. Knocked away, out of play. Maintains possession for Cedar Catholic. And we're going to get a fresh five on the floor for Battle Creek. I'll get these names to you as I can. On the floor for Battle Creek, Olivia Chapman checking in. To get these all written down, I'll get them all for you. Here, dribbling the ball out now with the left hand is Rachel Rudloff. Mid-range two, no good. Addison Walter tries to muscle up a shot, can't get it to fall, but she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Walter, first shot up, back iron, no good. Second shot up and is good for Walter. She's up to 11 points now in this one. Autumn Cottle checks out, Bren Bernicker checks in. The 5 on the floor, like I mentioned, for Battle Creek, it's a fresh 5. Olivia Chapman, Piper Strom, Rachel Rudloff, Harley Wolken, and Peyton Arns all checking in for the Bravettes. This is Rudloff with it. She gets the ball to Chapman, driving inside, shot up and blocked from behind by Lecker. That shot attempt was Harley Wolken. 2:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. With a 15-point deficit and 2:21 to go, the attention for Cedar Catholic fans might be turning more to Addison Walter than the game itself. She has 11 points, needs 4 more for 1,000 in her career. Shot up and no good for Chapman. Here's Walter on the left wing. Looks like they're going to let Walter run the offense here. Just over 2 minutes to play. Walter has her pass stolen away. On the steal is Peyton Arns. Arns with the outlet pass, left wing. Now driving inside, spinning is Rudloff. Puts up the right hook shot, no good. Rebound by Cedar Catholic. Eichhoff gives it to Lecker. We're under 2 minutes to play now. Lecker to Berniker. Berniker to Eichhoff. Now to Lecker, works to the right wing. Pass out top, Walter thought about it, gives it back to Pick. Savannah Pick's three-pointer, no good. Rebound, fought for, jump ball is the call. Possession arrow leans towards Battle Creek, so the Bravettes will get the ball. 90 seconds to play. Cedar Catholic trails Battle Creek 43-28. This is Olivia Chapman, cross-court pass, goes left wing to Rudloff. She outlets Arns, gonna put up the shot, off the window and gets it to fall. And the foul called. Peyton Arns going to the line to complete the three-point play. Should make it 45-28. Foul called against Addison Walter. As the third against Walter. Shot up, shot good for Arns. Completing the three-point play. Just over a minute to go. Eichhoff with it on the left wing. Wing-to-wing pass to Walter. Walter goes to Berniker. Berniker bounce pass, top of the key. Savannah Pick, now Eichhoff on the left wing. Just over a minute left. Eichhoff goes cross-court. Lecker now to Berniker. Finds Walter on the left wing. Double teamed for a moment. She drives inside, puts up the tough shot. Can't get it to fall, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. Potentially points 11 and 12 tonight. Check that. Potentially points 12 and 13 tonight. First shot up and good. Walter now at 12. 997 for her varsity career. Second shot up. Second shot just as good as the first. Now one more basket. I believe gives Addison Walter 1,000 for her varsity career. 50 seconds remaining. Battle Creek with the ball and a whistle's going to blow. And a timeout's going to be taken by Kobe Lade of the Battle Creek Bravettes. Looks like a full timeout. This full timeout courtesy of Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. We're back in 1 minute. Check that, just 30 seconds. Back in 30 seconds as Battle Creek leads Cedar Catholic 46-30 here on KYN TV. Back in 30.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Battle Creek 46-30 with 48 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of our girls basketball matchup this evening. But the story right now might be Addison Walter. Not might be, it is. She got 13 points. 998 varsity career points, if math does me correctly. Pass down low, shot up, off the window and in for Battle Creek. That's Harley Wolken. Her first bucket of the night. As the Bravettes now lead 48-30. Walter drives inside, puts up the tough shot, gets it to fall, and the celebration should give it away. The math was correct. Addison Walter, 1,000 career points. The Trojans were leaving here with something despite trailing by 16. A lot of Cedar Catholic fans on their feet for the senior Addison Walter. Career point number 1,000. With the shot clock off, the ball gets knocked out of play. 3 seconds remaining in this one. Do want to congratulate Addison Walter, 1,000 career points. I know the Lady Trojans would have liked a win to go along with it tonight, but a huge milestone for her in her career. Inbound goes top of the key, and Battle Creek will hold for the final 3 seconds, and that will do it. 48-32 will be your final score. Cedar Catholic falls to Battle Creek, but Addison Walter needed 15. She got 15 exactly to reach 1,000 career points, the varsity level for the Cedar Catholic Lady Trojans. 48-32 your final score. We're going to go to break real quick, come back in 2 minutes and wrap things up with your post-game report, and then we'll start things looking ahead to the boys matchup between Cedar Catholic and Battle Creek. Back in 2 minutes, the Lady Trojans fall to the Bravettes 48-32 in the opening game of our doubleheader. We're back in 2 minutes here on KYN TV.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation, built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
People are my people, dreaming big, keeping life simple, saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall, together we rise, together we call. Credit Union, people are my people, it's true, and I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Your final of our girls game. The Cedar Catholic Lady Trojans fall to the Battle Creek Bravettes. But the story of the night for Cedar Catholic is the 1,000th career point for Addison Walter. It was a tough finish there down the stretch. She knew she was close, and she stayed out there to get it this evening. Congratulations to her. A game-high 15 points to get that 1,000th career point on the button tonight for Addison Walter. As we take a look more at your stats, other leading scorers for Cedar Catholic, Savannah Pick and Anderson Wortman each had 6. Bryn Berniker had 3. And Madison Eichhoff finishes with 2. Tied for a team high for Battle Creek, Allie Korth and Kinley Worley both had 12. Then it was 6 points for Britley Ragey and a lot of different players getting an extra point or two on the board. Carly Friedenberg had 3, as did McKaylee Holacek and McKenna Hughes and Peyton Arns. Harley Wolkin had 2, Ryder Worley had 2, and Jaden Smutney had 2 as well to round out the scoring for Battle Creek. That's the opening game of our doubleheader this evening here on KYN TV. The Cedar Catholic Trojans do fall in game 1 to the Bravettes of Battle Creek. We're going to take a break, come back in a couple minutes, and we're going to get things rolling with your pregame show for boys basketball. The second half of our doubleheader coming up right around the corner. When we come back, that pregame show will be courtesy of Moody Motors. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, check out the inventory at moodymotor.com or visit them at Moody Motors in Niobrara. Final check of the Bank of Hartington scoreboard for our girls game. Where the banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. 48-32, your final. Battle Creek gets the win over Cedar Catholic. We're going to take a break, come back in a couple of minutes, and then get things rolling for your pregame report for boys basketball here on KYN TV, our nightcap here for Northeast Nebraska High School basketball. Back in a couple minutes.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Moody Motors in Niobrara had a lot of fresh new trades come in. We have a great selection of used trucks and SUVs, like this beautiful 2024 F-150 Lariat, dark blue with gray leather interior, and it's thousands less than new. Or this 24 F-150 Crew Cab XLT package, priced at only $38,900. A couple of my favorites, a 2020 Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive, priced at only $22,900. And a 22 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles for just $49,900. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Niobrara.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit ExplorerCU.com to join the journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on KYN TV. One final thing before we actually flip the pregame to boys basketball. Gotta give out your player of the game for the girls matchup, brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. You gotta give credit where credit is due. You score your 1,000th career point. Addison Walter is gonna be your Avera player of the game for the girls matchup this evening. Congratulations to her on a huge career milestone. Fortunately for Cedar Catholic, it does end in a loss, 48-32 to Battle Creek. Now switching gears and talking about the boys game this evening. We'll take a look at some key stats, some key players to keep an eye on tonight. Mason Baller, a 13.1 points per game, is leading scorer for the Cedar Catholic Trojans. Also averages 4.5 boards, 2.5 assists, and just under 2 steals per night. Aaron Wortman, another guy to keep an eye on, 9.2 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 1.3 steals per game for him. Micah Cotto and Gavin Klug, kind of similar numbers, 7.2 points for Klug, 7.4 for Cotto, 2.3 rebounds for Klug, 2.7 rebounds for Cotto, 1.5 assists for Klug, 1.7 assists for Cotto. Kind of see the trend here. And for Klug and Cotto, 1.2 and 1.4 steals per game, respectively. Two very good players for this Cedar Catholic squad this evening. As for the Battle Creek Braves, their leading scorer is Isaac Rudloff. He has 15.3 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and a steal a night. Xander Larson, their second leading scorer at 10.4 points per game. And Isaiah Blake, 8.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game for him. Those are some leading scores for the Battle Creek Braves. We're going to go back to break here on your pregame report, courtesy of Moody Motors. Check out the inventory at moodymotor.com or visit them at Moody Motors in Niobrara. We're back in 3 minutes. We're going to talk about the starting lineups for both these teams when we return. Back after this here on KYN TV. Back in 3 minutes.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Moody Motors in Nyborough had a lot of fresh new trades come in. We have a great selection of used trucks and SUVs, like this beautiful 2024 F-150 Lariat, dark blue with gray leather interior, and it's thousands less than new. Or this 24 F-150 Crew Cab XLT package, priced at only $38,900. A couple of my favorites, a 2020 Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive, priced at only $22,900. And a 22 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles for just $49,900. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Nyborough.
Welcome back here on KYN TV. Let's go over your starting lineups now, courtesy of Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. They're your trusted Zematic by Lindsay dealer in Hartington. Starters tonight for the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves. We'll start with Cedar Catholic. At a guard, the senior, number 0, Mason Baller gets the start. At a guard, the junior, number 2, Gavin Klug. At a guard, the senior, number 3, Aaron Wortman. At a guard, the sophomore, number 4, Mike Akato. And rounding out the starting lineup, at a forward, the senior, number 34, Jared Rutok. As for the Battle Creek Braves, at a guard, the 6'2 senior, number 0, Isaiah Blake. At the 5'9 freshman, number 4, Trey Higbee gets the start. At a guard, the 6' senior, number 12, Isaac Rudloff. At a forward, the 6'2 senior, number 13, Ryan Ponto. And rounding out the starting 5 will be number 14, the 6'1 senior guard, Xander Larson. Larson averages 10.4 points per game. Isaac Rudloff, the team high, 15.3 points per night for Battle Creek. It should be a fun matchup this evening between these two teams. We can take a look at where both of them stand currently. It's some recent games for both these squads. Of course, Battle Creek did win game 1 of our doubleheader, the girls matchup. The Bravettes defeating the Lady Trojans 48-32. Story of the night, Addison Walter getting her 1,000th career point at the varsity level. For this matchup between Cedar Catholic and Battle Creek, the Trojans come in 10-1 overall. They're averaging 51.5 points per game while allowing 50.9. That is a plus 0.6 scoring differential. As for Battle Creek, they're 5-15 on the year. 49 points a night, 56.1 points allowed per evening, a minus 7.1 scoring differential. Some similar opponents, Laurel Concord Coleridge. Cedar Catholic was able to defeat LCC while Battle Creek fell in their matchup. Both teams did beat Guardian Angels Central Catholic by 10. 57-47 for Cedar Catholic, 62-52 for Battle Creek. And Elkhorn Valley, which is just on Tuesday for Cedar Catholic, coming off a 57-27 win over Elkhorn Valley there. Battle Creek fell in a close matchup with Elkhorn Valley when they met earlier this year, 54-50. The Cedar Catholic Trojans are coached by Nick Hazelhorst. He is assisted by Rick Cohn, Matt Steffen, Chad Cotto, the athletic director as well for Cedar Catholic. Head coach for Battle Creek is Matt Rudloff. He is assisted by Ryan Heller and Andy Erbst. We're going to take another break here on KYN TV. Come back in 3 minutes. They're going to announce the starting lineups officially here inside the Msgr Werner Activity Center, and then we're going to have tip-off from Hartington, Nebraska. It's the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves, and they're ready to do battle when we come back here on KYN TV. We're back in 3 minutes for Northeast Nebraska High School boys basketball.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. journey today.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Welcome back here on KYNCB. It's the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Battle Creek Braves. Starting lineups have been announced for both squads. Braves in their black jerseys. Looks like yellow numbers and letters with some purple trim. White jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim for Cedar Catholic. The Trojans will move right to left in the first half as you hear it on KYNTV, while the Braves will move left to right. Into the center circle to jump is Rutar for the Trojans and Larson for the Braves. Jump ball is up. Larson wins the tip. Controlled by Battle Creek. They'll get the possession first. It's Rudloff with it. Goes right wing to Larson. Larson to Blake, top of the key. Now left wing. Rudloff works it around the horn to Ponto. Now Blake. Looking down low. Goes out top to Larson instead. Here on the left wing, it's Ponto. Ponto. Rudloff. Now Larson drives inside, stops his momentum, puts up the tough shot, but rebound by Wortman. 7:30 to go, long outlet pass. Wortman down low to Klug, can't get it to fall. Both teams trading misses on their opening possessions. Still 0-0, just over 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here at the top of the key is Rudloff. He's going to dribble out almost back to the half-court line. He'll go right wing. This is Ponto. Ponto has the ball poked away, out of play. Last touch, though, by Cedar Catholic. It's good defense there from Aaron Wortman, got a hand on it. Inbound pass goes over the half-court line, but Braves can do that. A long-range three pulling up from the parking lot was Isaac Rudloff. Can't get it to fall. Under 7 minutes to go now, still 0-0. Here's Klug, spins out of the left block, goes out to Rutar, left wing. Rutar, jump stop near the left block, and an offensive foul called against him. First personal foul. First personal foul on Jared Rutar. First team foul against Cedar Catholic. Blake will inbound, goes to Rudloff. Rudloff back to Blake. Now to Larson. Now to Blake. Still got across the half-court line. Now they get it across the timing line. And pass stolen away. It's Cotto in transition. Tough layup. Can't get it to fall. He hits the ground hard. Cotto will go to the line to shoot 2. Cedar Catholic student section letting their opinion be known. Their interpretation of the rule book, which is the same as the officials in this case. Cotto will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot up. First shot is good for Micah Cotto. That's the first point of the night for either team. And it belongs to the sophomore guard for Cedar Catholic. 7.4 points per game for Cotto. Scoring very well despite being an underclassman. Goes 2 for 2 to start things off here. Cedar Catholic leads 2-0 over Battle Creek. Blake with it. Goes to Rudloff on the left wing. Now to Blake. Back to Larson. Now they cross the timing line, do the Braves. Bounce pass. Down low. Ponto. Up fake. Kicks it. Mid-range 2. No. Kicks it out for a left wing 3. Rattles around. It was halfway through the cup. Offensive rebound, though, for Battle Creek. And Ponto is fouled. Ponto will go to the line now to shoot 2. Didn't see who they called that on. Looks like they're going to get Mason Baller. First personal foul, second team foul on Baller and the Trojans. First shot was up and no good from Ponto. We'll see if he's got the second one. Ponto, second shot, front iron, no good. Rebound by Rutar. He outlets to Baller to start the offense. Mason Baller, fitting name. Gets a screen from Rutar, kicks it left wing. Klug for 3, drains it. Gavin Klug on the board and a 5-0 lead here for Cedar Catholic. The antithesis of what we saw at the start of the girls' game. It was a 16-0 run for Battle Creek over Cedar Catholic as Micah Cotto pokes that one away. 3-on-1 fast break, kicks it down low to Klug, but Cotto's going to travel before getting it to Klug. Would have been an easy layup and presumably a 7-0 lead for Cedar Catholic, but the infraction turns the ball over to Battle Creek. Like I was saying, though, in the girls' game, we saw the Battle Creek Bravettes get out to a 16-0 run to start the game. It was 16-3 at the end of the first quarter. In a game that ended in a 16-point difference. So that first quarter really was the difference between the two teams. Bounce pass down low to Ponto. Back out. Rudloff thought about the mid-range 2. Goes to Blake. Now gives it up to Larson. Larson on the right wing. Picked up by Cotto. Drives inside. Spins into the paint. Step through. Left-hand shot off the window. No good. Rebound by Micah Cotto. 5-0. Trojans lead the Braves. 5:15 and counting to go in this first quarter. Here's Baller on the left wing. Works off the screen from Cotto. Into the paint. Bounce pass down low. Rutar puts the shot up and good off the window. 7-0 your score. Jared Rutar on the board for the first time tonight. Outlet pass brought down by Higbee. Trey Higbee is double teamed. Able to fight through it. Gets to the rim and the foul. Does not get the shot to fall, but Trey Higbee will go to the line to shoot 2. Looking for the first points of the night for Battle Creek. 7-0 Cedar Catholic out to an early advantage. 4:57 to go in the first quarter. Substitution being made here by the Trojans, and have to wait until after the first free throw here for Kyder Wortman, the senior forward. First one off the bench tonight will be Wortman as Higbee's first shot up and good. 1 for 1 at the charity stripe for him. Wortman will replace Rutar. That was the second foul on Rutar, is why they're pulling him out of the game here. Just 3 minutes in. Second shot up, second shot good for Trey Higbee. 2 for 2 at the line. First 2 points of the night for Battle Creek. 7-2 your score. Just over 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Baller, quick in and out dribble. Now goes out to the right wing. Quick fire pass. Cotto top of the key. Now left wing Klug. Klug, scoop pass. Goes to Wortman, drives inside, puts up the left-hand shot off the glass, no good. Rebound by Blake. He will outlet to Rudloff. Rudloff works off the screen from Blake. Goes to Higbee. Higbee, right wing, Larson. Larson gets a bit of a screen. Blake rolls off of it. They don't go to him. Goes to Higbee on the right wing. Back to Larson. Now left wing. Rudloff. Still 14 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Rudloff pass down low, poked away and stolen away. It's Kyder Wortman in transition. He's going to go coast to coast, wrap around pass, can't get it to the intended target. Kyder was trying to find Aaron Wortman. Long outlet pass, Blake up with it, can't get the shot to fall, but a foul on Wortman. It's now the 4th team foul against Nick Hazelhorst's team. Hazelhorst probably doesn't like that his starting center and Jared Rutar is out with 2 fouls right now, and then Kyder Wortman, the man who's in to replace him, currently with a foul now as well. First shot up for Blake, no good. Substitutions for both teams here. Checking in for Battle Creek, that will be number 21, Tommy Wemhoff. We'll get the Cedar Catholic substitution for you in just a moment. Blake's second shot is up and good. 1 for 2 at the line for him. Makes it 7-3. The fresh face on the floor for the Trojans is Brayden Whitmire. Here's Baller at the top of the key. Looks like a 2-1-2 zone being implemented by Battle Creek here. Interesting how they're moving back and forth and shifting things up. Here on the left wing is Mike Ocado trying to find some space. Bounce pass into the corner. Luke starts to drive inside, kicks it out right wing. 3 ball, fresh off the bench, can't get it to fall for Brayden Whitmire. 7-3 still your score. Cedar Catholic leads by 4 over Battle Creek. Here's Higbee on the right wing looking to change that. He'll drive inside, step through, Euro step layup, gets it to fall. Lead cut in half from 4-2. And Trey Higbee up to 4 points. 7-5 your score. It's the first field goal of the game for Battle Creek. It was 3 free throws to start things off. 3 for 7 at the line for Battle Creek to start things from the charity stripe. Shot up, no good for Cedar Catholic. We're under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Trojans lead 7-5. Battle Creek could tie or take their first lead of the game on this possession. Here's Xander Larson on the right wing. He's going to be picked up by Kyder Wortman. Top of the key to Higbee. Back to the right wing, it's Rudloff. Rudloff, pass down low. Blake can't bring it in off the left hand and out of play. Another substitution here for Cedar Catholic. Ryan Hobel-Heinrich will check in, the sophomore. Shot up and good for Cedar Catholic as the other end, as I was writing down Hobel-Heinrich in my score sheet. That's Kyder Wortman on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. 9-5 your score, Cedar Catholic on top. Bounce pass goes left wing to Trey Higbee. Higbee is fouled by Mason Baller. We're going to get another substitution here for Cedar Catholic in just a few moments. Toby Heine, the sophomore guard. It's the 5th team foul on Cedar Catholic. So shooting at the line for 2 is Trey Higbee. First shot up, first shot no good for Higbee. And the Cedar Catholic student section letting the people know it's Toby time as Toby Heine checks in. The sophomore guard, 2 points, 1.5 boards, and 1 assist a game for him. Still an underclassman for this Trojan squad. No good on the second opportunity for Higbee, so 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. Maintains a 4-point differential. 9-5, Cedar Catholic leads. Here's Toby Heine on the left wing. Bounce pass to the top of the key. Goes to Whitmire. Whitmire. Bounce pass back to Heine. Back to Whitmire. Well, a 2-man game. Now they're getting more guys involved. Wortman down low. Back out. Left wing to Heine. Heine steps through at the left elbow. Out to Whitmire. Now right corner. 3 ball. Up for Klug. Twinkles the twine. Gavin Klug with a game-high 6 points as Cedar Catholic takes the 12-5 lead. Under 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Heine battling for the ball with Rudloff. Battle Creek able to keep possession. They get it to Xander Larson. Larson, jump stop in the painted area. Push shot. Sits on the front iron. No good. Rebound, Cedar Catholic. No, a foul called. It's going to go against Battle Creek, I believe. They were signaling Cedar Catholic ball for a moment. No, they were signaling it's free throws for Battle Creek. Never mind. Foul called against number 23. That's Ryan Hobelheinrich. His first. The Braves in the bonus here. They've had a lot of free throws in this first quarter, but they have not been able to get them to fall. 0 for 1 on this trip now for Ryan Ponto. Fresh face checking in. Zayden Thramer, the 5'10 freshman for Battle Creek. That one hits both sides of the rim and the backboard before falling through. Pass goes left wing, down to the left corner. Shot up for Cedar Catholic. They get the 3 to fall. Klug up to 9. That three-pointer courtesy of Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. Whistle's going to blow another foul against Cedar Catholic, going to the line to shoot 2 for Battle Creek. That will be Zayden Thramer, who just checked in. Thramer, first shot up, no good. (15-6) your score with just under 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Second shot up is good. Thramer goes 1 for 2 at the line there. 15-7 your score. Cedar Catholic leads by 8. 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Plenty of time to operate for the Trojans. Pass goes left wing. Wortman goes into the corner to Klug. Dribbles inside, kicks it out, top of the key. Toby Heine thought about it. He's going to travel. Had a pump fake and then jab steps, but drug his pivot foot as he was starting to go into his move. Substitution here for Battle Creek. Checking out is Zayden Thramer. Checking back in is Isaac Rudloff. 33 seconds to go on the game clock. Shot clock is off. 15-7. Cedar Catholic leads by 8 here in the first quarter. Rudloff goes right wing. Number 23, Aiden Freudenberg, checking into this game. Here's Rudloff to the left elbow. Wimhoff back out to Rudloff. Three-pointer up, over the backboard. That's out of play. 14.3 seconds on the game clock for Cedar Catholic. They can hold for the final possession of this quarter. Xander Larson will check out. Zayden Thramer will check back in. Bringing the ball up the court is Brighton Whitmire. Under 10 seconds to go now as he moves into the front court, and he's fouled. Only the second foul of the first quarter for Battle Creek. I believe Cedar Catholic's up to 7 or 8 so far in this opening quarter of play alone. But the Braves have not been able to really capitalize at the line. Here's Toby Heine with it. 5 seconds now. 4 as he is fouled. To be Thramer on the foul. He's got 1. Team's got 3 in this first quarter. Isaac Rudloff just had the last one, and Isaiah Blake has the third. Heine to inbound, goes to Whitmire with 4 seconds in the right corner. Drives baseline, kicks it out. Goes in the left corner, 3-ball up at the buzzer, no good. Rattled around, but couldn't find a home for Aaron Wortman. 15-7 your score after the first quarter of play here on KYN TV. Cedar Catholic leads by 8. We're back in 1 minute with your second quarter here on KYN TV.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it. And treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Welcome back here on KYN-TV as we start the second quarter of play. 15-7, Cedar Catholic leads Battle Creek. Gavin Klug with a game-high 9 points in that first quarter. The Trojans held the Braves to only one made field goal in that first quarter. But 5 points at the charity stripe could have been more. Cedar Catholic spent most of that first period in foul trouble. It was a right-wing three ball that did not fall for Cedar Catholic to start things in this quarter. And then a shot blocked at the other end by Gavin Klug. Battle Creek able to get the ball back. Here's Xander Larson driving inside. Kicks it out to Higbee. He goes to Rudloff. Drives inside. Jump stop near the left block. Puts up the shot. No good. Into the waiting arms of Aaron Wortman. Wortman, a long outlet pass looking for Klug, but taken away by Xander Larson. Read that one like a defensive back. Larson on the right wing. Driving inside. Ball poked away. Gets it back though. Larson out to Higbee. He'll go to Rudloff. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 7 minutes on the game clock here in the second quarter. Rudloff will drive inside. Step back from the mid-range, does not take it, goes to Higbee instead. Higbee spins off of a defender, gets a screen. Now he'll split the gap, driving down low. Lays it off for Blake, puts up the right hook shot and gets it to fall. Isaiah Blake on the board for the second time tonight. He's up to 3 points. Went 1 for 2 at the free throw line in the first quarter. And got that shot to fall there. 15-9 your score. Cedar Catholic up 6. From the right corner to the left wing, working it around the horn. Rutar in the left corner. Three ball up, no good. Rebound by Rudloff. 15-9 your score. 6:25 to go in the first half. Handoff goes to Higbee, and he'll give it up to Larson. Larson, bounce pass to Rudloff. 21 seconds on the shot clock, working from straight away. Back to Larson, back to Rudloff. Little two-man game. Now Blake gets involved. Pass down low. Larson from the left block. Bounce pass out. Left wing. Three ball up for Higbee. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, though, for Ponto. Puts up the left hook shot and gets it to fall. Great start to this second quarter for Battle Creek. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. It's a full timeout from Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Crop Top. Visit TopCropInc.com. 15-11 your score. Cedar Catholic up 4. We're back in 30 seconds here on KYN-TV.
Moody Motors in Nyborough had a lot of fresh new trades come in. We have a great selection of used trucks and SUVs, like this beautiful 2024 F-150 Lariat, dark blue with gray leather interior, and it's thousands less than new. Or this 24 F-150 Crew Cab XLT package priced at only $38,900. A couple of my favorites, a 2020 Lincoln Nautilus all-wheel drive, priced at only $22,900. And a 22 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles for just $49,900. Get your best deal right here at Moody Motors in Nyborough.
Welcome back here on KYN-TV. 15-11 your score. 5:58 to go in the second quarter of play. It's been all Battle Creek to start the second quarter. That being said, only 4 points so far. It was 15-7 after 1. Here's Mason Baller with it. Works off a bit of a screen from Mike Akato. Drives inside. Dribble handoff to Klug. Up fake. Now he'll put up the shot. Front iron, no good. Rebound by Rudloff. Rudloff trying to work the left wing. Forced to pick up his dribble behind the half-court line. Finds Ponto. Back to Rudloff to start the offense. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 5.5 to go on the game clock here in the second quarter of play. Here's Higbee with it on the right wing. Now to Larson. Goes in the left corner. Blake drives inside. Puts up the tough left-hand shot. Can't get the finish. Rutar with the rebound. Bill outlet to Mason Baller. Baller on the right wing. Just over 5 to go in the first half. Into the corner. Here's Aaron Wortman. Wortman looking for his first points of the night. Forced to pick up his dribble. Goes to Gavin Klug. He's got a game-high 9. Out to Baller. Left wing 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound for Larson for Battle Creek. Xander Larson, bounce pass to Rudloff as he crosses the timing line. Outlets into the left corner. Blake fakes the shot, drives inside, working from the left block, step through, double team, kicks it out. Rudloff, deep three, front iron, no good. Rebound by Ruta. 4-point lead here for Cedar Catholic, just under 5 to play in the first half. 15-11 your score. Trojans on top of the Braves. Left-hand power dribble. Wortman, jump stop in the paint, gets the shot to fall, and one opportunity for Aaron Wortman. I believe they're going to get Trey Higbee on that foul. His first personal, first team foul this second quarter, 4:38 to go. Shot up, rattles around, but gets it to fall for Aaron Wortman. Completes the three-point play and pushes the lead to 18-11. 7-point advantage for Cedar Catholic. Isaiah Blake to inbound, goes to Rudloff. Rudloff back to Blake. Braves do cross the timing line here, under 30 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rudloff takes it quickly, inside, no good. Little push shot from the lane. Closing in on the 4-minute mark. Bounce pass out to the right wing. 3-ball up for Wortman. Just had 3 the traditional way. Can't get the 3-ball to fall. Rebound by Higbee. They'll outlet to Rudloff. Just over 4 to go now. 4:05 and counting in the first half. Pass tipped away, out of play. Last touch there for Kyder Wortman as he was trying to jump that passing lane. Here's Blake with it. Inbounds to Rudloff. Rudloff directing traffic. Gets it into the front court to Ponto, and he is fouled. I think they're going to get Micah Cotto on this foul. They will. Cotto with his first in the second quarter. The Braves spent most of the first quarter in the bonus, but it's the first foul they've been able to draw in the second quarter. Larson, bounce pass, Blake on the right wing. Back to Larson near the top of the key. Back to Blake. Still working that right side. He'll drive baseline, kicks it out. Top of the key. Rudloff for 3. High bounce, rebound by Klug. Long outlet pass goes to Micah Cotto. He'll bounce pass it back to Mason Baller. Baller. Top of the key to Klug. He's got a game-high 9 right now. Works off a bit of a screen from Cotto. Doubles back. Still can't find space. Now he'll go to Aaron Wortman. Driving inside. Pass down low. Kyder Wortman. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but there's a foul on the floor. We get Isaiah Blake. His second team foul in this second quarter. Deuce is wild there. 18-11. Kyder Wortman almost drug that pivot foot, but able to get it to Mason Baller. Baller's going to put up the baby hook in the lane. Gets it to fall. Good move for Baller for his first bucket of the night. 20-11. Cedar Catholic leads by 9 over Battle Creek. There's a couple substitutions waiting to check in for the Braves. A foul is going to be called. It was a timeout, excuse me, no foul. Mason Baller looked confused as well. Timeout taken by Battle Creek. 30 seconds, we'll take it with them. It's courtesy of Top Crop. Cedar Catholic leads 20-11 over Battle Creek. Back in 30 seconds.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Substitutions for Battle Creek. Braylon Witzel checking in for the first time tonight, as is Kyler Jeffrey. Joining them on the floor is Isaac Rudloff, Xander Larson, and Tommy Wimhoff. 5 on the floor for Cedar Catholic: Brayden Whitmire, Mason Baller, Micah Cotto. Aaron Wortman as Cotto steals that pass away in transition, gets this man jumping off the glass and in. Defense into offense there for Micah Cotto. He's up to 4 points. Rounding out the 5 on the floor for Cedar Catholic is number 30, Kyder Wortman. 10 seconds is the call. Not able to advance the ball into the front court for Battle Creek. And that'll turn possession over to Cedar Catholic. Aaron Wortman inbounds to Mason Baller. Baller into the front court, dribbling out near the left wing. Goes to Wortman, driving inside. Pass down low. Mike Ocado, side iron, no good. Rebound for the Braves. That's Jeffrey on the boards. Kyler Jeffrey gets it over the halfway line to Xander Larson, now out right wing to Rudloff. It's Isaac Rudloff, back to Larson. He'll drive inside, stops, pops in the paint, gets it to fall. 22-13, your new score. Trojans up 9 on the Braves. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Baller spinning near the free throw line, gets to Whitmire. Bounce pass down low, Kyder Wortman up and under, gets the reverse layup. 24-13, back on top by double digits. And Kyder Wortman up to 4 points on the night. Foul called against the defense. That's going to go against Cedar Catholic. They're going to get Mason Baller. Checking in for the Trojans. Baller, Wortman, both checking out, as well as Cotto. Checking in, Toby Heine. He's joined by Ryan Hobel-Heinrich. And the third man checking in was, I believe, Gavin Klug going back out there. Shot up from the right wing, no good for Rudloff. Tipped and secured by Whitmire. He outlets to Klug. One dribble from the right block, off the window and in. Make it 26-13. Cedar Catholic now doubling up Battle Creek. Klug increases his game high to 11. He's the first player in double digits. Pass stolen in transition. Kyder Wortman fights through some contact. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound here for Battle Creek. Pass goes down the floor to Witzel. Out to Larson on the right wing. Just over 60 seconds to play in the first half. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Cedar Catholic. On the boards there was Hobel-Heinrich. Here's Klug. Toby Heine, he's open for three. No good. Rebound, Hobel-Heinrich. He gets it back to Kyder Wortman on the right wing. Dribbles to the right block, out to Heine. 42 seconds on the game clock, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Out right corner, three ball up for Wortman. Left iron, no good. Right iron, no good. Rebound on that one and a second opportunity for Hobel-Heinrich, but he's going to get called with an offensive foul. His second, team third. 36 seconds to go in the first half of play. Inbound goes to Rudloff. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Less than a full second separate the two. Witzel, pass intended for him, was knocked away out of play by Ryan Hobel-Heinrich. .26 seconds now to go in the first half. Inbound, Larson, foul on Toby Heine. That's going to shut the shot clock off, I believe. It does. 25 seconds to go on the game clock. First personal foul on Heine, fourth team foul on the Trojans. 25 seconds to go in the first half. Rudloff to inbound. Looping inbound pass, high pointed by Witzel. Gets it back out to Rudloff. Still 20 seconds to operate. No need to rush for Battle Creek. Top of the key goes Jeffrey. Kicks it out left corner. Larson. Bounce pass down low. Witzel able to bring it in. They find its way to Rudloff on the right wing. He's open for three. No good. Rebound by Cedar Catholic. 6 seconds for the Trojans to operate. Heine brings it into the front court. He's picked up by Witzel. 2 seconds. Now one. Heine's going to put up a shot at the buzzer. Does not get it to fall. 26-13 will be your halftime score here for the Msgr Werner Activity Center in Hartington. Cedar Catholic on top by 13 over Battle Creek. When we come back, we'll have your halftime report courtesy of Christensen Well and Irrigation. They're built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. Cedar Catholic leads by 13 at the break. We're back in 3 minutes here on KYN TV.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
Welcome back here on KYN TV and on Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page for Cedar Catholic Trojans basketball against the Battle Creek Braves. Our girls' game earlier on tonight ended in favor of Battle Creek, 48-32. Addison Walter did reach a career milestone of 1,000 career points for the Trojans, so congratulations to her in that one. In our boys' game so far, it is the Trojans who lead at the halftime break, 26-13. See your scoring output today. Gavin Klug leads the way with 11 points, 4 points each from Micah Cotto and Kyner Wortman, 3 points from Aaron Wortman, and then 2 each from Jared Rutar and Mason Ballin. As for the Battle Creek Braves, 4 points for Trey Higby's the team high. He's followed by 3 points each from Isaac Redloff. Isaiah Blake, has 3. 2 points for Xander Larson. That's 3 is for Ryan Ponto, not Isaac Redloff, there. 1 point for Zayden Thramer to round out the scoring in this one. After the first quarter of play, it was 15-7 for Cedar Catholic. The Trojans then outscored the Braves 11-6 in the second quarter. That's what's got us to this 26-13 difference here at your halftime break. Halftime brought to you once again by Christensen Well. They're built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com. Scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where the banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. 26-13 your halftime score here on KYN TV. Once again, looking ahead to half number 2, there's not much Cedar Catholic really needs to change. They've been hitting their open looks. They've been good in transition. They've been forcing quite a few turnovers as well, which when you look at the season stats, that makes sense. A steal, 1.7 steals per game for Mason Baller, 1.2 steals per game for Gavin Klug, 1.3 for Aaron Wortman, 1.4 for Micah Cotto. It's a team that likes to force mistakes in their opponents, and they do a very good job of it. They've been doing that so far tonight. For Battle Creek, you don't want to take more advantage when you go to the charity stripe. They were at the free throw line a lot in that first quarter, and I think hit at an under 50% clip, if my math is right, in that first quarter of play. 26-13 your score here at the halftime break. Cedar Catholic leads Battle Creek by 13. We're going to take a break, come back in 3 minutes, and we'll have your second half of play here on KYN TV. The Trojans lead the Braves 26-13 here from Hartington, Nebraska. We're back in 3 minutes.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Want to make a difference and build a future in healthcare? The Avera Nursing Advantage at Mount Marty University offers you 2 years of educational funding plus a full-time nursing job at Avera once you graduate. That's $30,000 in funding, real-world work commitment for 3 years, and a career you'll be proud of. Apply in your sophomore year, study your BSN, and step directly into your nursing role. Start your journey today at mountmarty.edu.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps, has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more. Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Coming back to live action for your second half of play. The teams will switch sides. The Trojans will move left to right as you hear it here on KYN TV, while the Braves will move right to left. 26-13 your score. Cedar Catholic leads Battle Creek. 16 minutes of game time down, 16 minutes of game time remaining between the Trojans and the Braves. Inbound from Higbee goes to Rudloff, and Battle Creek will start, the second half with the ball as I start my battle with the hiccups. Higbee drives inside from the right block, no good. Rutar with the rebound there. He outlets to Gavin Klug. Klug dribbling out, taking his time near the top of the key. Now drives inside the left wing. Kicks it out to Aaron Wortman. Gives it back to Klug in the left corner. Klug has a game high right now in scoring with 11 points in that first half. Pass knocked away out of play. It will stay Cedar Catholic possession, his last touch for Battle Creek. Inbound goes to the left corner. Works his way around the horn to the right corner. Cotto, bounce pass down low. Whipped that thing down there to get to Mason Baller, but Baller was fouled and I believe was in the act of shooting. They're going to get Trey Higbee on the foul call. His second, team's first of the third quarter. Battle Creek only had a couple fouls against them in that first half of play. They were able to work into the bonus in the first quarter as well, drawing 5 fouls fairly quickly on Cedar Catholic as the first shot is up and good for Baller at the line. He's got 3 points now. Second shot from Baller is up and good. 2 for 2 on this trip. Doubles his scoring on the night. He's up to 4 points for Cedar Catholic. Rudloff goes to Larson, now to Blake. Left wing to Higbee. Higbee into the corner. Rudloff for 3. Cashes it. Big three-pointer there for Isaac Rudloff. His first bucket of the night. And Rudloff could get it going pretty quickly. Averages 15.3 points per game. There's Rutar down low. Gets it out left wing. Klug, top of the key. Wortman whips it around the horn. Baller down low. Finds his way to Rutar from the left block. Up and good. Gets 2 of those 3 points right back for Cedar Catholic. Jared Rutar up to 4 points. 30-16 your score. A 14-point advantage for the Trojans. Here's Ponto with it. Ponto trying to find Larson. Cotto diving for it after tipping it away. Trojan student section was arguing that it was out of bounds on Battle Creek, and there was an accident near the door. Some popcorn out on the floor. Referee down there gives the thumbs up. We're all good. Isaiah Blake gets the inbound. And the brooms have come out to fully clean up the issue down there, but the playing surface is clear. Here's Blake on the left wing. Fakes the shot, drives inside, jump stop in the key, puts up a tough look, gets it to fall. Isaiah Blake up to 5. 30-18 your score, Cedar Catholic up 12. Crossing the timing line here for the Trojans is Gavin Klug. Working out to the top of the key. There's a piece of paper or something out on the floor. An assistant coach, or one of the coaches for Battle Creek, ran out and got it. Baller puts up the shot, no good, but a whistle is going to blow. Make a foul off ball. Then call it against Rudloff. His second, team second in the third quarter. Just over 2 minutes into this third quarter of play. Left corner 3 up, no good for Wortman. Cedar Catholic leads by 12, 30-18 your score. Pass finds its way to Blake, back to Rudloff. Rudloff is double teamed. Bounce passes it to Larson near the halfway line. Now finds its way to Higbee, back to Larson. Now left wing, Blake fakes the pass, drives inside to the free throw line. 14 seconds on the shot clock. He gives it up to Larson. Drives inside, puts the shoulder down at the right block, fights through contact, doesn't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound. Second time's the charm. Xander Larson now up to 4 points. Cuts the deficit down to 10, 30-20. Cedar Catholic leads over Battle Creek. Here's Gavin Klug with it on the right wing. Kicks it into the corner. Rutar. Now back to the wing. Klug takes a couple dribbles inside, loses possession, but gets it back. Cross-court pass, finds its way left wing. Aaron Wortman rolls around, no good. Rebound by Rudloff. Rudloff to Larson, back to Rudloff. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. Cedar Catholic leads 30-20. Blake looking for options, finds Rudloff on the right wing. He'll launch a 3 from a couple steps outside the three-point line. Can't get it to fall. 30-20, still your score. Cedar Catholic up 10. Here's Rutar on the left wing. Almost wasn't ready for that one. Gives it right back to Klug. Does look like Whitmire and Kyder Wortman both waiting to check in for Cedar Catholic. Here's Rutar on the left wing. Pass down low. Aaron Wortman up fake. Now goes up with it and gets it to fall. Wortman up to 5 points. Dribbling inside, down the baseline. No good for Rudloff. But rebound by Ponto, but stolen away. Ponto was going to Larson, and Mason Baller ended up with it. 32-20 your score. We're under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Here's Mike Akato on the right wing. Tried to bounce pass down low, but off the left foot of Ponto. That's Ryan Ponto. He's got 3 points on the night. Whitmire and Wortman will both check in, and Wortman and Rutar will check out. So it's Brayden Whitmire going out on the floor with Kyder Wortman. They join Mason Baller, Gavin Klug, and Mike Akato. Wortman, welcome back to the game. Kyder Wortman immediately gets the inbound and goes up for the two-pointer. Wortman up to 6 points, lead up to 14, 34-20. Cedar Catholic leads Battle Creek. Whistle's gonna blow, 10-second violation against Battle Creek. I think that's the second time tonight. Toby Heine checking in for Cedar Catholic. He replaces Mason Baller. Also checking in for the Trojans is Ryan Hobel-Heinrich. So 2 fresh faces on the floor. They join Gavin Klug, Brayden Whitmire, and Kyder Wortman. Here's Whitmire, goes right wing. Hobel-Heinrich now to the corner. Heine dribbling with the left hand near the right wing. Now goes cross-court pass. Kyder Wortman, jab step, spins to the left block. Fights through some contact, doesn't get the shot to fall. He traveled anyway. Turnover on Cedar Catholic. Battle Creek to inbound here. Thank you for joining us this evening on KYN TV. Also streaming live on the Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page for Cedar Catholic Trojans basketball. Girls game ended in favor of Battle Creek, 48-32. Addison Walter, though, eclipses the 1,000-point mark in her career. Actually meets it exactly. Shot up, no good for Isaiah Blake back down on the floor. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Brayden Butler here on the call this evening. Blake so far in this one has 5 points. Did have a bucket earlier on in this third quarter. Now with 2:58 to go in the third. 34-20 your score. Blake trying to cut into that deficit. Can't do it on the first free throw attempt. Shot up, back iron, no good. 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. Rebound for Kyder Wortman. 2:50 on the clock as Wortman crosses the timing line. He'll bounce pass it to Klug. He's working near the half-court line to start the offense. It is a 2-1-2 zone here for Battle Creek. Jump stop in the paint. Toby Heine with a great move. Can't get the finish. Fighting for the rebound. It's Hobel-Heinrich that gets it. Pass out to the left corner. Klug starts to drive inside, kicks it out, working the ball around. Whitmire back to Klug, left corner, 3, tickle in the twine. 37-20. Cedar Catholic leads by 17, and 14 points tonight belong to Gavin Klug. Early front runner for Avera player of the game. Light goes left wing to Larson. To Xander Larson with it, loses the ball, but he was fouled. They're gonna get Hobel-Heinrich on the call. His 4th personal. Most likely will take a seat. 2nd team foul in this third quarter. Both teams got 2 team fouls against them. And Rutar will check in. Hobel-Heinrich checks out. Blake, Higbee, and Ponto checking out for Battle Creek. The 2 remaining on the floor will be Rudloff and Larson. Joining them on the floor will be Zayden Thramer, Braylon Witzel, and Tommy Wimhoff. Stolen away by Cedar Catholic in transition. Puts the shot up, no good. That was Brayden Whitmire from the right block. Couldn't get it to fall. Still 37-20. Minute 45 to go. Pass stolen for a moment by Cedar Catholic. Klug able to corral it. He was pushed as he was trying to save that ball from going out of bounds. He get the foul call on Zayden Thramer. His second, team third in this third quarter. Minute 40 to go in the third. Cedar Catholic leads 37-20. Cedar Catholic working the ball around to the left corner. Bounce pass down low and a push. They're going to get Xander Larson on the call here. Larson arguing that he was being hooked by Kiter Wortman. Call does not go his way. 37-20, 17-point lead for Cedar Catholic. Toby Heine outlets on the inbound all the way out top to Kiter Wortman. He picks up his dribble with the right elbow. Bounce pass to Klug. Driving inside, spins out, goes to Heine on the right wing. Heine with an in and out dribble. Jump stop in the key. Goes back out to Klug. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Minute 25 on the game clock. Still plenty of time to operate here for the Cedar Catholic Trojans. Left wing. Here's Heine with it. Dribble handoff to Klug. He'll take a straightaway three. Can't get it to fall, but rebound for Brayden Whitmire. Whitmire, jump stop in the key. Passes it back out to Heine. Fresh shot clock as well for the Trojans. Just over a minute to go. 25 on the shot clock. Here in the third quarter, Cedar Catholic leads by 17. 37-20 your score. Pass to Rutar down low, back out, left wing three. Kiter Wortman, left iron no good, but an off-ball foul is called. And it's going against Cedar Catholic, so it'll be Battle Creek possession. And they're going to get Brayden Whitmire on the foul. His second, team's third in this third quarter. Cedar Catholic is in the bonus now, so every foul from here on out against Battle Creek will send Cedar Catholic to the line. Forgot to mention that earlier on. And a foul, kick ball is the call, so no team foul going on the board, but maintains possession for Battle Creek. 41 seconds on the game clock, 27 seconds on the shot clock. Mike Hakato will check back in. He'll replace Jared Rutar. Xander Larson to inbound for Battle Creek. Larson almost has his inbound pass stolen away. Pass down low, tipped, and out of play. Last touch by Battle Creek, they say. I thought that went off of Whitmire. But it looks like he was able to knock it off of Braylon Witzel. It is Cedar Catholic ball, about a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Whitmire goes right wing. Three ball to Wortman, no good. Rebound by Battle Creek. Witzel gives it up to Rudloff. On the right wing, back to Rudloff. Kicks it top of the key to Larson. Shot clock is off. Game clock reads 12 seconds. Is driving inside. Puts up the left-handed runner, no good. Offensive rebound, Battle Creek. Back out to the left corner. 6 seconds, now 5. Shot up, that one does fall for Zayden Thramer. 1 second here, they'll launch a three-quarter court shot, no good for Cedar Catholic. That's gonna do it for your third quarter of play. Heading into the final 8 minutes, the Trojans lead the Braves 37-22. Still have to decide a winner here on KYN TV. We're back in 1 minute with your fourth quarter of action as the Trojans lead by 15. Back in 60 seconds.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
quarter. The Trojans will have possession to start things off in the fourth. Wortman goes out to Klug, looking for down low to Rutar, but knocked away, out of play. Last touch by Battle Creek. Through the first 3 quarters of play, Klug leads with a game-high 14 points. For Cedar Catholic, team high for Battle Creek right now. We'll get to that in a moment as Trey Higbee steals it away, goes in transition, puts up the layup, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Ponto, he gets the second opportunity to go. That now ties for the team high for Ryan Ponto with 5. He's tied with Isaiah Blake. And 4 each for Higbee and Larson. A lot of players with a couple buckets tonight for Battle Creek. No one person taking over the scoring load. Here's Mason Baller on the left wing. Picked up by Blake, drives inside the painted area. Puts up the right hand, push shot, gets it to fall. Make it 39-24. Mason Baller up to 6 points tonight. That's the tied for the second most on the Trojans with Kyder Wortman. Of course, talk about Gavin Klug having a game high 14. Pass down low, up with the left hand and gets the finish for Xander Larson. Takes over the team high for the Braves with 6. 39-26 your score, 6:45 and counting to go in this fourth quarter of play. Here at the top of the key is Klug. Dribble handoff goes to Mason Baller. Baller goes from the right wing back to the top, trying to find a cutting Aaron Wortman, but wasn't ready for it. In and out of his hands, taken away by Blake. Battle Creek with the ball, top of the key. Goes to Rudloff. Finds a cutting Larson, up with it, no good. Ball knocked away, rebounded by Klug, and he's able to go out in transition. Higbee giving the defensive coverage, forces the miss. Mike Hikato on the second opportunity, front iron, no good. Cedar Catholic will not get a third chance as Higbee is fouled by Rutar. That's the third personal foul on Jared Rutar, first team foul of the fourth quarter. And a timeout going to be taken here by Cedar Catholic. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. Timeouts are brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Crop Top. Visit topcropinc.com. 39-26 your score. It will be a full timeout, but we'll just take 30 seconds and come back. Back in 30 seconds here on KYN TV. Cedar Catholic leads Battle Creek 39-26. Back in 30.
Did you know that using your debit card to pay in stores, online, even within apps has never been easier or more secure? Now there's a better way to pay with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Whether at the coffee shop, grocery store, or online, instead of making purchases using your plastic card, now you can pay with your smartphone, tablet, or smartwatch. Just touch, tap, pay the easy way with Digital Wallet from Security Bank. Ask about it today. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here on KYN TV. 39-26, the Cedar Catholic Trojans lead the Battle Creek Braves in the second half of our doubleheader. In the opening game, the girls' game, Battle Creek defeated Cedar Catholic 48-32. Addison Walter for Cedar Catholic did hit the 1,000-point mark in her varsity career, 15 points on the night. It's exactly what she needed to reach that milestone. Right corner three for Rudloff, no good. Rebound by Aaron Wortman. 5:55 and counting to go in this fourth quarter. Klug will cross the timing line. He's picked up by Blake near the top of the key. Klug, dribble handoff, goes to Wortman, into the key. Pass out to the right wing. Baller wrapping around, looking for options, forced to pick up his dribble. He'll give it up to Wortman, trying to work from the left block. Out to Klug on the left wing. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Still a bit of time to operate. Here's Baller with it. Back to Klug. Now 4 seconds on the shot clock as Baller launches a right wing three. No good. Rebound by Blake. Outlet pass brought in by Rudloff, and he's going in transition. He's fouled on his way to the rim. That'll send Rudloff to the line to shoot two. Long time since the last time we saw one of these teams go to the charity stripe. 5:17 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. It will be Rudloff at the line. Rudloff 3 points in this one. Hit a three-pointer in that third quarter. Has his first points of the fourth quarter there. He starts 1 for 1. Whitmire checking in, as well as Kyder Wortman checking out Jared Rutar and Gavin Klug. Still on the floor for Cedar Catholic, Aaron Wortman, Micah Cotto, and Mason Baller. Second shot up and just as good as the first for Isaac Rudloff. He's up to 5. 39-28, 11-point lead for Cedar Catholic. This game is not out of reach for the Battle Creek Braves. You got to keep an eye on that. Whitmire on the right wing will bounce pass near the halfway line to Micah Cotto. Back to Whitmire on the wing. He's covered by Higbee. Whitmire working out of the triple threat, now gives it up to Wortman in the right corner. 13 on the shot clock as he goes wing, corner to wing. Wortman back to Wortman. Now Micah Cotto on the right wing. Finds his way back to Aaron Wortman. He'll drive inside, tries to kick it out to Kyder Wortman. It gets there after a bounce. 3-ball up and good. Kyder Wortman waiting patiently for that ball to get him to him in the left corner, and he drains it. 42-28, 14-point lead for Cedar Catholic over Battle Creek. Here's Blake on the left wing. He'll go to Larson, now to Rudloff. 42-28 your score, 14-point advantage for the Trojans. 4:18 and counting to go in this contest. Spinning at the left block, kicking it out, now going back to Larson. It was Ponto with the ball for a moment. Larson drives inside, back to the left block, tries to get it to Higbee. He saves it, no. Could not keep it in bounds. Out of bounds on the Battle Creek Braves, and it will be an inbound here for Cedar Catholic. Whitmire to inbound. Inbound goes to Mason Baller. 14-point lead, just over 4 to play in the fourth quarter. Cedar Catholic still needs to be crisp. Whitmire to Kyder Wortman. Fakes the deep three. I don't know how much he actually thought about it. Goes into the left corner to Micah Cotto. From corner to the right wing, Mason Baller, 14 on the game, on the shot clock. Shot up and good for Baller. A hop, skip, and a jump got him to 8 points right there. Third most on the team right now for Cedar Catholic. Kyder Wortman's got 9, and Gavin Klug has a game high 14. Out of bounds is the call. And Battle Creek, a push. It's a foul against Kyder Wortman. His second personal, third team foul in this fourth quarter. Rudloff going down low to Blake. Gets on the right block, goes to work on Wortman. Gets the kind bounce off the back iron. Well played there. Blake up to 7. Lead back down to 14. 44-30, Cedar Catholic on top. 3:17 and counting to go in the fourth quarter. A long pass was intended for Aaron Wortman, but it goes out of play. It will be the Braves to inbound now. Blake inbounds to Rudloff. Here's Blake back with it. Goes to Higbee. Bounce pass. Larson back out top. Blake drives inside. Tries to find a pass down low to Ponto. Knocked away, but picked up by Rudloff. Battle Creek still with the ball. Larson back out to Rudloff. Right corner. 17, now 16 and counting on the shot clock. And a whistle down low. I think they're going to get Kyder Wortman again. Oh, they're going to get Brayden Whitmire. That's the third on Whitmire, team fourth. So Battle Creek, one foul away from being in the bonus. Micah Cotto will check out. Checking in his place will be Ryan Hobelheiner. Inbound goes to Ponto, now to Higbee, back to Larson. Still working that right side of the formation for Battle Creek. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock did reset after that foul. Entry pass down low to Ponto. Kicks it out. Thought about a 15-footer. Higbee drives inside instead. Misses the shot. Got his own rebound, but had it stolen away by Kyder Wortman. 2:30 to go in this one. A 14-point lead for Cedar Catholic. Here's Gavin Klug on the right wing. Klug goes wing to Whitmire. 2:20 now here in the fourth. 44-30 on your Bank of Hartington scoreboard. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. That ball went out of play. Last touch, Battle Creek, so possession maintained by Cedar Catholic. Inbound, goes left corner. 3-ball for Klug. Side iron, no good. Rebound for Ponto. 44-30. Cedar Catholic leading Larson's got to get it over the timing line and does. 1 second to spare, finds Higbee. Back to Larson. Larson drives into the painted area, pulls up, kicks it back out. Higbee on the left wing, thought about it, will go to Rudloff for a deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Mason Baller. Under 2 to play now with a 14-point lead. Baller looks like he's going to pull the reins and take his time. Bounce pass to Whitmire on the right wing. Minute 40 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside. Klug loses the ball, taken away by Higbee. He'll outlet to Blake. In transition, splits the defense off the glass and in. Cuts the lead down to 12. Isaiah Blake up to 9 points now, which is a team high for Battle Creek. Baller goes to Whitmire to cross the timing line. Working from the right wing now. He is double teamed, trying to get that ball back for Battle Creek. Gets out to Kyder Wortman. Dribbles inside the three-point line. He'll go back out top of the key to Mason Baller. Right wing now. It's Whitmire. Minute 07 on the game clock. 14 on the shot clock. Whitmire, jump stop inside, poked away. Blake up with it. Going in transition, has Rudloff on his right. He's going to take it himself. He's triple teamed. Bounce passes out of it to Ponto. He's fouled. Baller going to be called to the foul. Ponto will go to the line to shoot 2. And that puts Battle Creek in the bonus as well. Down 12 with 55 seconds remaining in this one. Looks like Battle Creek's going to take a timeout. Timeouts are courtesy of Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Full timeout. We'll take the full thing with them. Back in 1 minute here on KYN TV. Battle Creek trails Cedar Catholic 44-32. Back in a minute.
Irrigation, who needs it? After this wet summer, maybe that thought has crossed your mind. Every growing year is different. Christensen Well and Irrigation wants to help you prepare for the seasons ahead. They recommend pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. Assessing your pump during the fall and winter avoids breakdowns during the growing season. Call 402-254-6809 or visit christensenwell.com. Christensen Well and Irrigation of Hartington and Wakefield is a certified Renke Irrigation Systems dealer. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Brought to you by Top Crop. 44-32 your score on the Bank of Hartington scoreboard. Where the banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Ponto at the line. First shot up and no good. This is Ryan Ponto. Has 5 points so far in this one for Battle Creek as they trail 44-32. Ponto with the free throw. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Mike Akato. About a 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 12-point advantage for Cedar Catholic. We're under a minute to play. Right now the Trojans can just take their time, run as much clock as they can. Here at the top of the key is Wortman. Goes to Baller on the right wing. Now back out top, Mike Akato. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Kato starts his drive inside. Kicks it out right corner. Baller thought about the three. Loses the ball. Gets it back. And a timeout's going to be called by Cedar Catholic. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with 25 seconds remaining. 44-32 your score. Cedar Catholic leads by 12 on your scoreboard. Brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where the banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Looking at the score sheet tonight, a couple three-pointers made for Cedar Catholic, especially in that first quarter. 3 3-pointers for Gavin Klug. Those 3-pointers tonight brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. 44-32 your score. Gavin Klug has a game-high 14 right now. He's followed by 9 from Kyder Wortman and from Isaiah Blake. Blake for Battle Creek is their leading scorer. 6 seconds on the shot clock, 25 seconds on the game clock as Cedar Catholic will inbound. Mason Baller will inbound down low, Mike Akato. And Baller didn't reestablish himself inbounds as the bouncing ball came back to him. Shot clock is off. 21 seconds as Battle Creek inbounds it. They go down floor to Larson. Larson drives inside. Quick shot off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Second opportunity, no good. And a foul is called. And I think Larson's going to go to the line to shoot two. 12 seconds remaining, 44-32 your score. Larson's first free throw is up and good. Xander Larson up to 7 points now for Battle Creek. (44-33) the score, 12 seconds remaining, an 11-point ball game. So the only thing left to decide is what that final score will be. Larson goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 44-34 your score. There's going to be a timeout taken by Battle Creek. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. We will take this one with them quick, just 30 seconds, and we're back live. 44-34 your score from Hartington. Back in 30 seconds.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Across the timing line, and that should do it. Wortman is fouled, though. Aaron Wortman fouled by Trey Higbee. 4 seconds remaining on the game clock. 44-34 your score. That's the first team foul against the Braves. I don't know if they have enough time to actually get Cedar Catholic to the line, and now we're going to see substitutions here. Aiden Freudenberg checking in, Zayden Thramer checking in, Kyler Jeffrey checking in for Battle Creek, along with Braylon Witzel and Tommy Wimhoff. Long inbound pass goes to the top of the key to Wortman, and Kyder Wortman will dribble things out in a 44-34 victory for the Cedar Catholic Trojans. They win by 10. Both teams, or both schools, share the spoils tonight in our doubleheader. Battle Creek wins the girls' game 48-32. Cedar Catholic wins the boys' game 44-34. We are going to take a quick break, just 2 minutes. Come back and have your post-game report here on KYN TV. Cedar Catholic defeats Battle Creek 44-34 here at the Msgr Werner Activity Center in Hartington. Back in 2 minutes with your post-game report.
Winter is planting season on the farm at Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington. This is when smart irrigation decisions get made. As your local Zematic dealer, Kaiser Ag and Irrigation provides dependable pivots, pumping solutions, and the expertise to help your system be ready when the season turns. Planning now means fewer surprises later and more confidence when it counts. Zematic Irrigation from Kaiser Ag and Irrigation. Built for reliability, ready for the growing season ahead.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Stat recap, starting with the victorious Cedar Catholic Trojans. A game-high 14 points for Gavin Kluge. He was followed by 9 from Kyder Wortman, 8 from Mason Baller, 5 from Aaron Wortman, Mike Akato, and Jared Rutar, both ending with 4. Leading Battle Creek in scoring tonight was Isaiah Blight. 9 points for him, followed by 8 from Xander Larson, 5 points each from Isaac Redloff and Ryan Ponto, 4 for Trey Higbee, and 3 for Zayden Thramer to round out the scoring. Quarter-by-quarter breakdown. Cedar Catholic won the first quarter 15-7, won the second quarter 11-6, and won the third quarter 11-9. Battle Creek did claw back a bit in that fourth quarter 12-4 in favor of the Braves. That got us our 44-34 final score here on KYN TV. That's your final check of the Bank of Hartington scoreboard. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. One final thing to do tonight is crown your player of the game, courtesy of Avera. Moving health forward, that is Avera. We're going to give that to Gavin Klug tonight. Got things started quick, fast, and in a hurry. 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, got him up to 9 points. He ends with a game-high 14, but really set the tone early on for this Cedar Catholic Trojans squad as they pick up a win here over Battle Creek. With that final result, take a look at what's next for Cedar Catholic real quick before we wrap things up here from the Msgr Werner Activity Center in Hartington, Nebraska. With the win, the Trojans improve to, I believe, 11-11 on the year. Battle Creek falls to 5-16. Next up for Cedar Catholic, they are on the road against Summerland on February 13th. So that's tomorrow, and then they come back home against Norfolk Catholic on February 20th to round out their regular season. As for Battle Creek, what's next for them? They have one game left, February 20th at home against O'Neill. That's going to do it for our coverage of Cedar Catholic High School boys and girls basketball here on KYN TV. Thank you for joining us this evening. I've been Brayden Butler. Big thank you to Jose Amato back at the studio, making sure everything's running correctly on that end. And, of course, thank you to our sponsors and you, the listener. Without you, this broadcast would not be possible. Cedar Catholic and Battle Creek split their boys and girls doubleheader. The girls' game ends 48-32 for Battle Creek. Congratulations, though, to Addison Walter, reaching 1,000 career points for Cedar Catholic. The boys' game ends in favor of the Trojans 44-34. That's going to do it for us here from Hartington, Nebraska, in the Msgr Werner Activity Center. I have been Brayden Butler. Until next time, stay safe, be good people, and have a great night, everybody. We'll talk at you later.
This has been a presentation of Northeast Nebraska High School Athletics on KYN TV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Be sure to subscribe to KYN TV on YouTube and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment when we go live for Northeast Nebraska High School Athletics.